Today, me and Edgar Reyes are racing to fix Manchester United
by winning the Champions League.
Every season, we each get 3 signings to improve our squad.
However, there's a twist. After every transfer window, we get to guess each other's signings.
And if we're right, they have to release them.
And whoever performs better each season will get to sabotage the other player.
Or use an advantage for the next year. Okay, this is going to be a very hard challenge. Look at this squad. It's playing that Ruben Amorim system. Of course, we know he's just been sacked. Edgar, are you confident about this? Do you think you can win that Champions League before me?
I can't lie. This team does look terrible, but I back myself as a career mode manager. I think I'm going to be able to beat you here.
Okay, you may have played career mode longer than myself, but I'm a Manchester United fan, so I know where we need improvements in this squad.
Maybe you do have that advantage, but, we'll see. We'll see for sure.
Okay, well, best of luck.
But you know what, Henry? Before we begin, do you think Amorim should have been sacked? Because I think so for sure.
I actually don't. I think he was a good manager who should have been appointed in the first place. But he did not get sacked because of results. He got sacked for exposing the board and not wanting to make any January signings. I mean, look at this squad. Some of these players have already sacked like 5 managers here at Man United. We need to sack the squad, not the manager.
Yeah, to be honest, I just feel bad for Bruno. Like, his back must hurt from all that carrying.
That's pretty true. Okay, good luck, Edgar, because you're going to need it. I am not losing this challenge with my club.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Okay, guys, now Edgar's gone. To kick this off, I'm not liking this formation. This 5-back is not going to work. Bruno in a midfield too as well. Yeah, we know how that's been going.
All right, it's time to kick things off, and I can't lie, I can see why Amorim got sacked. A lot of these players are not even good. But to be honest, I think the problem with this team is the system. I would definitely not be playing a 5-2-3.
But yet we need so many signings. A midfielder for sure, another striker for Shesko. Look, he's a good young player with potential, but right now Man United is not the environment for any young player to grow.
And I think the perfect formation for this United side is the 4-3-3 attack. I know it's very generic, but this is the system these players are used to playing.
122 million in the budget? We could definitely use that. I'm going to do something Edgar is not going to do. I'm going to recall a few players, like Rashford from Barcelona. All 3 of them straight on the transfer list to bring in more money.
And personally, I think this is the best lineup that United could go for in real life. Moving on from Amorim, shifting someone like Mateus Cunha to the left wing, and making Amad Diallo a backup winger to Brian Mbeumo. But of course, we need to go ahead and make signings because this team is not ready to win the Champions League anytime soon. But of course, we need to go ahead and make signings. And the first position I believe we need to sign is that right center midfielder. Casemiro can do the job, but we need somebody better than him. I would also like to sign another right back because Mazraoui and Diego Dallo are just not at Man United level. And I think finally, I want to sign a brand new number 9. Benjamin Sesko is young and has a lot of potential, but he's been very inconsistent IRL. But signing amazing players won't be easy as we only have 122 million, and I have to keep in mind that Henry might guess my players. And trust me, I don't want to waste money and get my players released. So to go ahead and kick things off, I have found 3 brilliant center midfielders. The first option is very obvious, Carlos Baleba, who is probably the perfect player to join United in real life. However, I'm going to change my approach a bit and actually not even go for him. Henry is probably going to go for some world beaters, which means he will make less signings. Well, I'm going to try and build a young squad to win the Champions League in like 3-4 years time. So that leaves me only with the 2 options I have found. The first is Pape Matthias Sarr from Tottenham Hotspur. Not only will I weaken a rival from the league, but at 22 years old, he has bags of potential. But most importantly, he is way cheaper than a Wharton or an Elliot Anderson. But the second option I do have is Alexander Pavlovic, another holding midfielder that would be perfect. Another player that is cheap as well. And at the end of the day, I've made my decision for 46.5 million. I am bringing Pape Matthias Sarr to the club, mainly because he's a little bit cheaper and I get to weaken a rival in the Premier League, which will eventually help me win the Champions League in the near future.
Okay, Pablo Barrios would be an incredible signing, would literally cost us 100 million though. Remember guys, I can make 3 signings, but soon as that's done, I have to tell Edgar the 3 positions that I signed. He guesses on his whiteboard who he thinks I signed. And if he were to guess Barrios, I would have to release him. Also guessing his as well. How about Johnny Cardoso? 60 million? No chance he guesses this guy. Okay, number 21. It's a done deal. This guy has 86 potential. Not bad for 63 million. Okay, he's in for Casemiro. That is a good addition to the midfield. I reckon Kobe Mainoo can grow quite a bit. The attack seems very good. Not sure about Shesko, as I said. The 2 main positions you need high ratings in career mode when simming is goalkeeper and striker. Lamens is good. I like him. But guys, I am not not losing this challenge. Okay, Jansoma would be cheap, but not long-term because of his age. Hey, Mr. Haya, but low-key, I reckon Edgar would guess this. Svilla would be long-term, but he would cost over 60 million. We only have 52 left right now. Okay, striker, I am dead set on Lewandowski. 88 overall, no way he guesses him. Our new number 9. It's a done deal. I reckon this guy could score 30+ goals. Get us into the Champions League. 11 million, that's all. Okay, look at this attack now with Bruno behind it. Left back's a little bit weak. Still looking at that goalkeeper spot, though.
But now, boys, up next, it's time for the big boy signing, and that is the striker position. And I'm kind of going for the same route, somebody a bit younger, but better than Sesko. And my first option is Jonathan David. Has been an absolute flop at Juventus, but I believe he can do a great job alongside Mbeumo and Cunha in this team. The second option is Charles de Catalare. He is mainly a cam. Maybe if we shift him to more of a false 9 role, he can allow Cunha and Mbeumo to score more goals. And the third and final option is a big one. It is Omar Marmoush. He is probably the best 83 overall I could have gotten for. I get to weaken another rival, and plus, he's not going to start over Erling Haaland at Man City. And when it comes to the three of them, Charles de Catalare is the most expensive. However, the good thing is, out of these 3 players that I signed, there is no chance Henry guesses any of these. And I think the player I want to go for is Man City's Omar Marmoush. And I'm going to go ahead and do a swap deal because I want to save as much money to maybe sign a world-class right back. So I'm going to go ahead and offer Joshua Zirkzee plus 30 million. They would run around 48 for him. Let's see what they say. They say 31 plus Xerxes. That will leave us 40 million plus another swap deal for a world-class right back. We're gonna take that. And yes, the signing has been confirmed for 31.9 million. Plus Joshua Xerxes, we have secured the signing of Omar Marmoush, and he will be playing up top. And so far, my 2 signings have been good, and that is very important. Because if at the end of the season, neither me or Henry win the Champions League, whoever does better at the end of the season will get to choose an advantage for themselves or a disadvantage for the other player. And I need to make sure I can make that decision. And when it comes to my right back options, I have the likes of Benjamin White, Pedro Porro, and Ronaldo Araujo. All 3 players who are world class. And as you can see, they're all under 40 million. My United are finally gonna get a world-class fullback. But the question is, which of the 3 should I go for? I really do want to go for Araujo. I did want to go for Araujo, but just take a look at his stats. His pace is not too quick. His passing is not too good. Neither is his dribbling. Once I convert him to a right back, he might drop down to like a 75 overall. So that leaves me with Pedro Porro and Benjamin White. I'm just not sure who to go for, man. But at the end of the day, I made my decision for 13 million plus the worst Man United player of all time, Manuel Ugarte. Benjamin White will be joining United from Arsenal. And the only reason I went for him, I wanted Pedro Porro, but I feel like Pedro Porro is very guessable.
Okay, I've managed to sell a bunch of players and actually raise a good amount of money. And now we have 106 million. Guys, I've gone big. I've spent 82 million to get Marco Konechki, however you say his name, away from Serie A. This guy has 88 potential. Boom, there we go. We have an 84 rated keeper now. I really hope Edgar does not guess him. I'm going to try Lewandowski as a false 9 here, you know, with 2 inside forwards. I've done that at Barca and he scored 40 goals. This bench isn't that bad as well, you know. There's no way Edgar's squad is looking this good.
So all of my signings have joined the starting 11 and I can't lie, it's looking great. However, my one concern is Sonny Lamins. He has great potential and I know he's going to grow this season. But we know in career mode how important a high-rated goalkeeper is. But I'm very confident that Henry is not guessing a single player.
Okay, we've both made our 3 signings that we're allowed to make. Edgar, do you think you've guessed at least one of the 3 that I've made?
I'm gonna be honest, considering we both have the same amount budget and that's only gonna last for this season, I think I balanced out the guesses very well. Yes, I'm very confident I know who you got. What about you, Henry? Do you think you've guessed any of my players? Because I'm very confident you did not.
I think I have. I think I've got at least 1, maybe 2. I've gone really smart with these guesses.
All right. So what's up, Henry? Do you want to go ahead and reveal your players first, or do I reveal mine?
Okay, let's start with you, Edgar. What formation have you gone with?
And it's a 4-3-3 attack. I believe Amram made a mistake and trying to force his system. I'm fitting the players that I already have into a new system. I went ahead and signed a striker. I went ahead and signed a right back. And I went ahead and signed a center mid. Let's go ahead and start with the right back. I went ahead for a Premier League proven right back. And I don't believe you guessed this. And it's Benjamin White. For the center mid position, it was very obvious to go for somebody like Elliot Anderson, somebody like Adam Morton or Carlos Baleba. I went for Pape Matar. And I don't know if you've noticed, I'm building for the future. There's no chance none of us win the Champions League in these first couple seasons. I'm getting some high potential players. But the striker position is the big one. I went ahead and did some swap deals. I didn't sell any players this window. And I went for Man City's very own Omar Marmoush. Now tell me, Henry, please tell me you didn't guess any of my players.
You've done me in all three of them. I am nowhere near on any of them.
I knew it. I knew I was gonna send you for a loop there.
Okay, let me start with striker. I went with Inter Milan's Toro.
Okay, that would have been a good signing, yeah.
Right back. Now, I don't even know how to say this guy's name. I went with El O Ahadi. He has like 86 potential. I thought you were going to really... I know. Like, forget it. And the center mid, I went for Modric. I thought you were going for experience again.
Fair enough. No, none of them were in my radar. None of the three you named were in my radar. All right, Henry. So you know what that means. My guesses are up. Did you change your formation? But I've gotten at least one player here.
I've gone for the 4-3-3 holding. I want that defense. I want it locked down. It's my favorite formation. And as you know, I went for a striker, a center midfielder, and a goalkeeper. Let's start off in the midfield. I went for the American from Atletico Madrid, Cardoso. In goal, I went with Marco Konechki, how do you say his name, from Atlanta. And atop the striker, I went with experience. I went for a high-rated Robert Lewandowski, who I got for 11 million.
Fair enough. I thought about this the wrong way. So I took in mind the budget. For the midfield, that was the best player you're going to get. I went for Elliot Anderson. I know it's like obvious because I linked to him in real life, but I thought you'd go for at least one of the three. For striker, I went for somebody who could have got it for free. And I went for Mr. Sue, Cristiano Ronaldo. It seems like you did go for experience, but it was Lewandowski. And in goal, I thought you were going to go big here because I'm like, if you don't want to keep signing Lamins, it has to be somebody huge. And I guess Thibaut Courtois. I guess I was completely wrong.
Oh, I was close to signing Courtois. He was on my mind. But one of my striker guesses for you was Ronaldo, but I thought he's not going to go for Ronaldo. That's obvious.
Yeah, I agree. I want to go back to your formation. Where are you playing Bruno?
Left center midfielder as a playmaker attack. He'll do better there than Cam.
Yeah, that's where I disagree. We'll see because my Bruno's like Cam. Let's see who's Bruno Fernandes does better this season.
Okay, well, good luck.
All right, I guess we'll go to the end of the season and we're not in the Champions League, so let's see who does better. Who gets the advantage and who gets a disadvantage.
Right, we're at the end of the season and take a look at my squad. It has grown pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with this. Edgar, how is yours looking?
I can't lie, it's looking pretty strong. There's a couple players I wish would have grown more, but you know what? The ratings are not looking too bad.
My Lewandowski is 86 overall, but that's expected. I still think he scored 30 goals in that false 9.
My current higher-rated player is Bruno Fernandes. He actually went up a +1 to an 87, but everybody but Lenny Euro is at an 80 overall plus. Well, if I throw in Lisandro Martinez, we technically have a full 80+ squad.
My Bruno's 88. Dorgu's grown by 5, and my goalkeeper's 87. I definitely did better than you.
I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and find out.
Okay, well, you kick it off, Edgar. How many goals did your top goal scorer score?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good. 20 goals from Matheus Cunha, but maybe the goals were spread around and we still finished above you.
What about your top assister?
My top assister was Bruno Fernandes with 12 assists.
Ooh, that's stinky. Okay, 29 goals for Lewandowski, 20 goals, 10 assists in Buemo. My Bruno had 25 assists.
Yep, I think it's because you had a world-class striker at your feet. I can't lie.
No, it's because my system's better than yours. That center mid, playmaker attack, it just worked.
We'll see about that very soon.
Right, again, Edgar, kick us off again. Where did you finish in the Premier League?
All right, when it comes to the Premier League, I overachieved better than I expected. 4th place with 71 points, but hearing your stats and numbers, I feel like you may have finished above 4th.
Do you know what? I finished 4th as well with 77 points.
No!
So we're both in the Champions League. How about that?
Yes, we're both in the Champions League, but you beat me, which means you're going to get an advantage to yourself or a disadvantage for me. That's not good.
Let's go. That's big. Question is, though, did you win a trophy?
Let me go ahead and check. Community Shield was not won by me. I also didn't win the FA Cup, and no, I didn't win the Carabao Cup either.
Okay, I have something to reveal to you. I didn't win the Carabao Cup, but I won the Bundesliga. No, I won nothing. I didn't win the FA Cup, didn't win anything.
It's Man United, though. But out of curiosity, who won the Champions League on your end? Because mine was pretty shocking.
Oh, mine wasn't. It was Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's interesting, because on my end, I had an Atalanta-Juventus final, and it was won by Juventus. That's ridiculous.
Okay, right. Time to decide. Do I want an advantage to myself or a disadvantage to Edgar? He may have to release one of his players if it lands on that. He might get an extra signing. You know, this has been really, really close between us. I feel my squad's done a lot better. So I'm going to go for the advantage whale. I just want an extra signing or more money.
That's very interesting. I'm so glad you're going for the disadvantage. I think that would put me way off, but the advantage wheel's on the screen. Henry, which one are you actually hoping for here?
I'm hoping for the extra signing, honestly. That's where I want it to land.
All right. Let's go ahead and spin this advantage wheel. Let's see where it lands. What advantage are you getting in the new season? 20 million budget.
Are you kidding me?
A plus 20 million is all you're gonna get. You could have gotten like 100 mil and stuff, and that's all you're getting. So we are now in season number 2, and I can't lie, I'm very happy with my team. Henry went ahead and signed some world-class players, and we still finish in the same position. I definitely have the advantage here. But of course, when it comes to signings we need to make, I think I need to sign a center back. Lenny Euro is great, but he's just not growing fast enough. Maybe another left back. I know Dorgu grew a lot. But of course, I still need to go ahead and make signings. I was very disappointed in Omar Mamouche, so I might go ahead and invest on a better striker. The fact that Mateus Cunha was a top goal scorer is just not acceptable. I think we need to go ahead and sign another center back. Lenny Euro is a world-class talent, but he has not grown fast enough, so maybe in the future, he will be the starter. And to be honest, other than that, I think we're completely fine. I want Dorgu to go ahead and grow to like a 90 overall. He has the potential for it. And of course, the good news is we have 290 million. That means I can sign a world-class striker and a world-class center back.
Okay, it's season 2 now, and guys, I am so happy with the signing of Lewandowski. He did exactly what I intended. Came in, got 30 goals in that false 9 position. Got Cunha, Bruno, and Mbeumo playing well, getting goals and assists. But Šeško grabbed 12 goals and is now 84 overall, so he's learning from Lewandowski. That is what I wanted. I'm going to give Lewandowski one more season. Perhaps halfway through, Šeško actually overtakes him. Next season, it will be his. By signing Lewan, I saw Šeško as the future. Okay, something could still be done in the midfield. Kobe Mainu, he needs developing a little more. And in defense, maybe another fullback or center back. Okay, budget-wise, though, what are we working with? 200 million? Let's go. That's a lot of money.
And boys, let me tell you, I have found the 2 perfect options that Henry will never get to guess. And that is world-class striker Victor Osimhen and world-class center back Nico Schlotterbeck. Last season, I told him I would prepare for the future and sign lower rated. I'm still signing younger players, but now they're world-class because I have the funds for it. And the first player I'm gonna go for is Osimhen, just because of how disappointing Omar Mamouche was. I need to make sure I secure this signing. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer Jadon Sancho and around 68 million. Let's see what they have to say. They want 89 million, no swap deal. But I'm not gonna give up just yet because I have a lot of fodder. We're gonna go ahead and throw Mazraoui and let's give them 80 million. Basically what they want, trying to get rid of wages here, and they say yes. And there we have it, boys, for 80 million plus Mazraoui. We're signing one of the world's best strikers. Why is he playing at Galatasaray? And don't you worry, Omar Mamouche will still be part of the squad. I will convert him back to a left winger to compete with Cunha. And of course, I had a lot of money left, so for 80 million plus Luke Shaw, we're bringing in Nico Schlotterbeck to the team. Boys, there is no chance that he expects me to sign 2 world-class players here. I think just like that, I have the huge advantage over Henry. However, boys, I've come up with a brilliant idea. I have 48 million left, and I'm gonna completely throw Henry off. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign Jan Sommer, our 37-year-old keeper who basically is going to play for us for 1 season. And he's going to think I split my money 3 ways and is not going to go for any of my world-class talents. I think this is very smart. So for a very cheap 4 million plus VTech, a backup goalkeeper, we have brought in Jan Sommer, and he's actually better than Sally Lamens right now. So gentlemen, here are my signings, and boys, I think I've had an amazing window. I don't really care if he guesses Jan Sommer or not, but it's mainly to throw him off the scent of Schlotterbeck and Victor Osimhen. No chance my players get guessed.
Okay, my 3 center midfield options are solid. My favorite, though, is Barrios. Like, he's 85 overall. Such well-rounded stats for that position, but would cost 100 million. Okay, 103 million is what it took to get it done. But this signing could be the difference. Going far in the Champions League and maybe being in a title race. Okay, we are talking. Look at this midfield. That is insane. Okay, next up, I say we go center back and then right back. Okay, I'm winning this challenge. This signing I've just made is insane. Okay, good. He hasn't failed his medical. That's a relief. Our new number 5, Jules Koundé. Not for right back. We'll convert him to center back. That's where I don't think Edgar guesses. 60 million plus Mazawi. Around about 80 million. Oh, Koundé and De Ligt at center back. That is so strong. 87 overall. That adds so much. We're still going to add a right back here. Okay, I tried to get Kimmich, but that failed. There's no chance he would have guessed him at right back. Okay, guys, right back I've really locked in on a player for the future. I've never even heard of him. Tape has got like 85 potential. Only 17 million. Straight onto the bench, but honestly, low-key could be starting over Delo next season. Honestly, I'm pretty pleased with that window. Not a chance he guesses anyone.
All right, HRS, we've made our signings. You made me go first last time. I want you to reveal yours this time first. Did you change your formation by any chance, or you kept it the same?
No, I'm still with the 4-3-3 holding. It's my favorite formation. I'm never changing it. As you know, I signed a center midfielder, a right back, and a center back. Do you think you've guessed at least one?
I'm gonna be honest, this was very difficult because in the first season, we had the same amount of money, and now I have no idea how much the board gave you, and you had your addition of 20 million. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if I got it. I can't lie.
Okay, for right back, I went with the young prospect, Sabe.
Who?
Yeah, not a chance you were getting that one. I'll go for center midfield next. Pablo Barrios. There's a big one. Finally, at center back, I went with Jules Koundé.
Oh, no way. I'm so angry. I could have gotten two of them. So for right back, I went for Frimpong. I thought those extra 20 million would get you an extra world-class player. Clearly didn't. For center mid, I was gonna ride Barrios. I swear I was gonna ride Barrios, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for Palacios instead. I went for Palacios, and at center back, I went for a French defender. And at the last second, I switched to Saliba instead of keeping Koundé, man. That's ridiculous, bro.
Let's go. I thought you were about to say Koundé.
Oh,
bro, I thought I
days.
sent you on that one because, you know, he does start at right back, but I guess
Yeah,
not.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I've got away with one there. Okay, did you stay with the same formation?
Yes, I stay with the same formation. I signed a goalkeeper, I signed a center back, and I signed a striker.
Okay, tell me the striker first.
You're not gonna get the striker first because I have something to confess. I assuming because your guesses are on the board, I believe that I've tricked you because I signed a third player. You were not gonna go for world class. So in goal, I went for a guy who I signed for 4 million, and I signed Jan Sommer.
Okay, he was one of my options.
Hopefully that threw you off, and you are nowhere near my guesses, my signings. At center back, I signed Nico Schlotterbeck, and at striker, I went for the very talented Victor Osimhen.
Man, I got none of them. I was so close to Osimhen as
You're
well.
lying. Yeah.
No, okay. In goal, I went for Kobel. Center back, I went Van de Ven. And up top, I went for Victor Isak. I went for Isak. I didn't go for Osimhen.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
But looking at my side, it's so strong. It's so solid. Got Shesko coming through. Lewandowski still developing him. I reckon Lewandowski's still got 30 goals in him. No joke. I think I could go for the title this season and go far in the Champions League.
But we'll see how this goes. Let's go to the end of the season.
Right, Edgar, it's the end of the season. Let me know, who is your top goal scorer?
Well, let me tell you, there was a huge improvement from last year. Last year, it was Cunha with 20, and this year, it's Cunha again with 41 goals. That's ridiculous.
41? What about your top assister?
My top assist was Pape Mater Sarr. That's crazy. 18 assists. I can't lie.
Okay, my top goal scorer was Cunha, 29 goals. Lewandowski had 24 and Mbeumo 20. My highest assister was actually Johnny Cardoso with 13. Okay, to the squad, and I'm pretty impressed with how mine is looking. This is very, very high rated, and Mbeumo is 90. Lewandowski's only 85. I thought he'd go down more. He's now the same rating as Shesko. My goalkeeper has a big injury. Did that wreck the end of my season? That's what I'm thinking. How's your squad looking?
Damn, I hope it did. And speaking of injuries, I have two big injuries. Osimhen stayed at an 89. He's still out for another 98 days, while Mainu's out for another 8, which is not bad, but he's at an 84. I still don't have anybody at that 90, though. Bruno Fernandes is 89 and Mbeumo 88. Lamins is overtaking Summer, so he's back in the starting 11. But yeah, I mean, things are looking good. I hope those injuries did mess you up there.
Okay, what about the Premier League? Where did you finish?
All right, it's a better season than last, and I finished in third place, 82 points. Things are looking good right now.
Oh, that's annoying. I finished 4th on 85 points.
Finally, I get to choose an advantage or disadvantage. But let's see how we did in the Champions League.
There's a little bit of a problem. We're not in the Champions League for some reason. We're nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, we were talking about it while we were simming. We have been robbed. We finished in the top 4 and we didn't make Champions League football. This is utterly ridiculous.
I think Man United is just allergic to this competition.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. They suck. But Henry, this is interesting. Since you're not in the Champions League, you're in the Europa League. How did you do there?
Okay, finished 4th in the group with 19 points.
I finished in first place, all wins.
Okay, well, in the round of 16, I beat AZ Alkmaar 7-0 on aggregate.
In the round of 16 on my end, I barely beat Galatasaray. Wait, if you win the Europa League, do you think you would have had a better season than me?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Here I thought that I was going to go ahead and get the wheel, but let's see. What about the quarterfinals? Because I beat Roma 6-2.
Beat Atalanta 4-2 on aggregate.
Okay, we're both in the semis. I won 4-1. I, for one, did not see that coming against Stuttgart, and I'm going to the final.
I beat Lazio 5-0 on aggregate, so I'm in the final. Who were you facing and did you win?
Okay, in the final, I won 3-1 against Atletico. Please tell me you did not win.
I was playing Bournemouth in the final, and you won't believe this. I won 3-2. So I won the Europa League. Did you win anything else?
Please tell me I won at least another trophy. Carabao, I lost in the final to Man City. FA Cup, Chelsea won it. I was not in the final. I got knocked out in the semis. And the Community Shield, I didn't win any trophy last year, so I'm not in it.
FA Cup, I lost to Arsenal on penalties, but I made the final. Therefore, I think I win. I got more points than you in the league. I won the Europa League, and I reached the final of an FA Cup.
You know what? Sadly, I have to agree. I celebrated way too early. You are once again, you're getting the wheel spin, man. It's ridiculous.
I'm going to change it up, though. I want to spin it for a disadvantage for Edgar. I want to sabotage his next season.
Well, Henry, the game really wants you to win. The disadvantage wheels up. Is there anything in particular you're hoping for?
I wouldn't mind a forced signing. That would be pretty good. Or maybe releasing one of your players. Forced signing. Yeah, let's hope for that one. Go on, spin that thing.
So regardless, I am getting something bad towards me. I am not safe. Please. Don't be anything too bad. Forced position signing. Your opponent chooses the position of your first signing. That's not good, man. Oh, it could have been worse, though. It could have been worse. All right, Henry, we're at the start of season 3. You can look at my squad.
I can't tell you which player to sign, though. It's just the position.
Yeah, just the position. Which means I already have multiple strikers. You can force me to sign another striker. Forces me to spend more money on that player. And I will probably not be able to fix the problems I believe I have.
Striker is where I was thinking. I've probably got one of the worst ones it could have landed on, let's be honest. But a 4 striker, that's what we're going to go with.
You want me to sign another striker?
Absolutely. I don't think you have enough. You already have Osimhen and Shesko. Put a third in the mix.
But you know what, Henry? It doesn't matter because it's going to pay off and I'm going to win the Champions League this year. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, you can dream big, but again, I'm not losing this season.
All right, boys. I believe I lucked out with the wheel there, but I still need to sign another striker regardless of having Osimhen and Benjamin Sesko. So how about this, boys? We go ahead and take full advantage by changing the formation to a 4-1-2-1-2 wide with these tactics and really surprise Henry, maybe sign a world-class striker. And yes, boys, that is my plan, and I'm going to take advantage. I know Henry sold a bunch of players in his first season. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing this year to really boost my transfer budget. As right now, it's already sitting at 231 million. Just wait till it jumps up to like 350. All right, I went ahead and sold as many players as I could, but it only gave us up to 285 million. I think I got a bit excited. But regardless, that's a lot of money, and I'm going to sign a world-class striker. Just because he's forcing me to do this, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign another center back as well, and a right back if possible, to compete with Benjamin White. And boys, for the striker position, I have found the perfect player, and that is Hugo Ekitike. I don't care, Liverpool fans and United, if you get angry. These clubs have never bought a player from each other, but I'm going to do it because I want to win the Prem, and I want Henry to regret for making me sign another striker. So boys, for a whopping 105 million, we are bringing in Liverpool's finest, Hugo Ekitike. My striking options is an 85 Veritas Sesko, Victor Osimhen, and Hugo Ekitike. There is no chance I don't win the Prem, but there's a huge chance I win the Champions League. And now when it comes to the center back position, I'm going to go ahead and be smart. I don't think he's going to see that coming, so I'm gonna go ahead, and he's very cheap as well. I'm gonna bring him in very cheap, and you're not gonna believe this. For only 55 million, 55, we're bringing in Mickey van de Ven, one of the best center backs to sign in career mode. How did I get him so cheap when this club literally spent 90 million on Anthony? It doesn't make any sense. And now it's time for the final signing. I have the 3 best right backs in world football here in my shortlist, and I have around 100 million left. But the question is, which one will Henry not guess? I'm tired of coming second. I'm tired of not getting the advantage. I need to go all out, and it has to be one of these 3. And I want to say sorry to all Liverpool fans for not caring because I'm bringing in Trent Alexander-Arnold for 78 million. He was actually my last option, but Koundé and Hakimi were too important for their club and couldn't join. But the good thing is Liverpool fans don't claim him no more, so Trent, welcome to Old Trafford. And come on, boys, just take a look at this team. Not only do I have a better team than Henry, but I have the best team in world football here. And now with the change of formation, we also have insane squad depth. There is no chance I don't beat Henry this year, and there's a huge chance I win the Champions League.
Okay, we're now at the point where I think Shesko comes in for Lewandowski now, and we do transform this because no way he plays as a false 9. Set him as an advanced forward. Oh, Lamens is honestly a player we could sell to get some money. Yeah, Sabe is definitely not ready to overtake Delo. That's probably where we make a signing, you know. Maybe De Ligt at center back. Okay, let's go. go. We've got Delo leaving for 25 million. Now the big one, Lamens, a lot of money, 69 million. This puts us now over 300. So many big centre-backs we could go for, but we splashed 75 million on Upamecano. It's not Pacho, Saliba, Bastoni. I say they're the really guessable players. And new number 2. Oh, this man's going to hold down the back, I'm telling you. 75 million. In for Delict, 2 88 rated centre-backs with an 88 rated goalkeeper. Now we need a right back. I'd say we trade Martinez plus money or Delict on a massive right back. What about Joshua Kimmich? Honestly, he wouldn't cost a whole lot. Lisandro Martinez plus 8 million. They agree. Look, I'm just really hoping he does not guess Kimmich at right back. Surely he doesn't. Okay, his right back has gone down by 1 overall, but 32 locked in there now. This defense is very good. Maybe we could improve Dorgu. Cunha's been scoring a lot of goals, to be fair. With 200 million, I feel we could possibly go for a massive attacker. Mbappe maybe on the left. Oh my goodness, we can actually afford this guy. 100 million plus Cunha. Do Madrid like that? Okay, they don't want Cunha. 185 million. They agree. Oh my goodness, I had to give every single penny left of the wages to be able to sign this guy. That's insane. We have to play him left wing because I'm saying left winger. We cannot put him up top. Else I'm just cheating. Cunha's gone to Brighton. 73 million. Oh my goodness, this squad is insane. Mbappe on that left wing as an inside forward. Maybe we could make him striker next year. Upamecano, Kimmich. 3 insane additions. I'm just really hoping he does not guess a single one. Okay, so our season 3 signings are done, Edgar. You've made your 3 with that striker. I've made my 3. Tell me first who you signed. So we know one of them is a striker and a center back and a right back.
I'm hoping you thought I was just gonna sign a backup striker or just like somebody funny because I already had 2 world-class strikers. Well, I hope I threw you off because I actually changed my formation and I went for a 4-1-2-1-2 wide to try to take advantage of the disadvantage you gave me. So now I have 2 strikers up top, a left mid and a right mid. Let's start off at right back. I went ahead and signed. He wasn't my first option. He was my last option. He was actually the only one I was able to sign. And Liverpool fans are gonna hate me, and it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. At center back, hopefully you didn't write him again because you wrote him a little bit earlier. I went for Mickey van de Ven, 86 rated. And finally, up top, my disadvantage has turned into an advantage. Liverpool fans are gonna hate me even more. I signed him directly from Liverpool. I have brought in Hugo Ekitike. Now, Henry, please tell me that you guessed nobody.
Okay, I have something to tell you.
No.
Okay, so let's start at right back. I went...
You're a Trent.
I was so close. I thought you'd go for Joshua Kimmich. Center back, I thought you were going big, so I went Pacho. And at striker, I thought you'd go big at striker. But I went for Erling Haaland.
You went 0 for me. I'm about to go 3 for 3 with these guesses.
Imagine, honestly, if you did, I'm sending you $50 right after this video.
All right.
I went for a right back, center back, and a left wing. So, a right back, I went for Joshua Kimmich. At center back, I went for Upamecano. And on the left, I went for Mbappe.
Mbappe?
No. Yeah, I went for Mbappe.
All right, back. I knew you were gonna go big, but it seems like you didn't go big enough. I guessed Hakimi. Let me pick up the board. I guessed Hakimi. At center back, I thought you were gonna do the exact same thing I did, which is go for a player I have already guessed. So I put Saliba again. This is the second time I put Saliba. And at left wing, I went for a Real Madrid player, a superstar Real Madrid player.
Vinny Jr.
But I put Vinicius Jr. I did not put Mbappe.
Yes, there we go. Let's go. Come on.
It might be over, boys. I can't lie. It actually might be over.
Oh, yes. He was pretty cheap as well. I got him for 185 million. Sold Cunha. Got his ass out of here. He's been good, but now I've got Mbappe, boys. Let's go.
It's so over for me. It's so over.
I just think I'm better at this game than you. So let's see how the season goes, little bro.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay, we're at the end of season 3, and I'm looking at my squad. I have 3 massive injuries right now to Mbappe and Buemo and Kunde. I'm not too confident about this now, but the ratings are looking good. How's your squad looking, Edgar?
Sadly, surprisingly too, only 1 player out of 90 overall, and it's Brian Mbuemo. But everybody's above an 85. Actually, everybody's above an 87. We got Ekitike still at an 87. Doesn't have much potential after that. Van de Ven 87. Sar is out of 87. He's doing well, and Dorgu, of course, 88. That's insane.
I'm interested to see your goal scorers. Who's top?
Henry, I actually cannot believe this. My top goal scorer has 21 goals, and it's Osimhen. That's poor. But my second top goal scorer is 72 overall, Chido Obi with 16.
My top goal scorer is Shesko with 34, but Bruno with 24 goals, 25 assists. Mbappe had 22 goals, 6 assists. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to see how we did because I don't think I beat you.
Bro, Kimmich at right back got 18 assists, 4 goals. That's insane.
That's pretty ridiculous. I can't lie.
Okay, the Premier League. I finished top of the league with 97 points, only losing one game. Where did you finish?
I won the league title with 92 points. Are you serious, man? How am I always just one step behind you? Doesn't make any sense, man.
Oh, that's great. What about the Champions League?
Well, I'm hoping I did better than you there. When it comes to the group stages, I finished in a very, very poor 6th place. But at least it's not the playoff position.
I finished 4th, losing one game, 21 points. How are you doing in the round of 16?
In the round of 16, I destroyed Fenerbahce 6-2.
Yeah, we beat Celtic 4-0 on aggregate. In the quarterfinal, ooh, I beat Barcelona 5-2 on aggregate. What about yourself?
Wow. I barely beat Atletico 4-3, but beating Barcelona is huge.
How are you doing in the semi-final?
In the semifinals, I lost to Real Madrid on pens, man. 3-3 in aggregate. I lost on penalties. Are you serious?
Wow, Real Madrid were in the semi-final in this. They beat Liverpool 4-2. I played Dortmund and won 2-1 on aggregate, which means I'm in a final facing Real Madrid, which I happen to win 3-2 with no Mbappe, Mbeumo, or Upamecano.
I can't believe this. I felt like I didn't even compete this entire time. I basically never beat you in a season. I'm washed, man. If we do this again, I need to do my research.
You need to do some practicing. Today I'm trying to win the Champions League with Liverpool and completely fix the mess they have become.
But he's not doing it alone, as I will be racing him to that UCL trophy.
Every season, we each get 3 signings to improve our squad.
But there's a twist. After every transfer window, we get to guess each other's signings.
And if we guess correctly, they're gone. Released. No second chances.
Plus, whoever does better that season gets to choose an advantage for themselves.
Or sabotage the other player for the next season. Okay, Edgar, it's Liverpool. The squad is fairly strong. They had an incredible summer window. But look, the season is not going well. Do you believe you can rebuild them?
Honestly, Henry, they do have lots of talent in this side. I think it's just a matter of setting them up perfectly, which I can do.
I believe you can, but I also believe I will beat you to it and win this challenge.
You know what, Henry? I respect the confidence, but I guess there's one way to find out. And boys, like I mentioned, this Liverpool side is very talented, having some legends like Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Alisson, and even new signings like Hugo Ekitike, Isaac Verts, and Jeremy Frimpong. But it's clear something isn't working, and I think it's the system. And I think the formation that's perfect for this team is a 3-4-1-2 to fit in all the talents they have signed.
Okay, guys, I'm so determined to win this challenge. We have to. This squad is very, very strong. 3 new signings like Ekitike, 88 Verts, and 87 Isaac. Both of them haven't started off that strong. But honestly, I'm going to switch it up to this 4-3-3 attack. A couple of areas really could do with improvements. Of course, I can make 3 signings. Oh, wow, the budget's only 107 million. I feel the left back is definitely an area of weakness. Alphonso Davies would be insane from Bayern Munich. He would cost like our entire budget, though. And there's a big risk of Edgar guessing Davies. But Theo Hernandez over in Saudi, I don't feel he would actually put him on his whiteboard. And we could maybe snatch this guy for around 40 million. Okay, our first sale of the club, it is Robertson. Where is he going? Spurs, 11 million. Raising our budget now to just under 200 million.
And currently, this is the best lineup we do have for this brand new formation. And yes, I know what you're wondering. Why is Mohamed Salah on the bench? Well, not only do I want to beat Henry to the Champions League, but I want to start a new era, and that begins by selling someone like Salah who doesn't fit the system, and even someone like Robertson to get a little bit more money. And yes, of course, there goes Mo Salah for 60 million to Tottenham, while Robertson went to Leeds for 10 mil, which does give us 185 million to spend on 3 transfers I want to make. And of course, the glaring weakness of this side, it is Joe Gomez in that center back position. Let's go ahead and find somebody. And the first option I do have is Mickey van de Ven. We do need a left-footed center back, and he'd be absolutely perfect and is very young. But we also have options like Nico Schlotterbeck, who's a little bit more expensive but way better, and Alessandro Bastoni, who is probably the best left-footed center back in world football. But our final option is also Mark Guecki. In real life, he joined City, but not in career mode just yet, and we could get him for extremely cheap. But I did come to a decision, and for 64 million, I'm bringing in Mickey van de Ven from Tottenham. Not only am I weakening a rival, but also getting a high potential center back that could be here for years. And now that Van de Ven is on that that left center back row. I want to go ahead and sign another left mid. I know they signed Kirkes, but we need somebody better if we want to win the Champions League right away.
Okay, we've made our first signing, and you won't believe this. It's actually Willian Pacho from Paris Saint-Germain for 148 million. I went to sign Teo Hernandez and thought, this guy's age, he's not going to grow that much in potential. I guess it's 81, but has 85 potential. And honestly, we need that center back. Willian Pacho is the best young center back in the game. 90 potential, we are set for the rest of this challenge. But to make sure Edgar does not guess this, I feel like we should sign a left winger and also a center midfielder.
And a very interesting option is someone like Alejandro Balde. Yes, he is technically a left back, but with the way we're playing, we need somebody who can track forward and track back. And he wouldn't be too bad. But what if we went for the best left back in world football in Nuno Mendes? Now, squeaky clean bald, he's exactly like Bode, but like 10 times better. And speaking of hard workers, we do have Rafinha from FC Barcelona. He is perfect for this brand new Liverpool system, especially more in the attacking range. But remember, Henry's gonna know what positions I know. Is he gonna guess any of these players? I decided to go ahead and go for Rafinha. Let's go ahead and make an offer. I'm actually gonna go ahead and include Federico Chiesa. So 21 million, let's give him around 60 plus Chiesa. Let's see what they say. And they want 64. I'm gonna lower that to 62.5, save as much money as possible. And they want 63. You know what? We will take that. So now with 63.5 million plus Chiesa, I am bringing in Rafinha, taking him from Barcelona. He is the perfect player to track back and attack forward. And Rafinha has now joined the starting 11. And for my final and third signing, the center back depth in the squad is still deteriorated. So I think I'm gonna sign another. But only with 45 million left, I think I'm gonna sign a center back that could eventually replace Virgil van Dijk.
So Chiesa's next leaving. Monaco, 26 million. 69 million is not a lot of money. But this young winger, Jan Diomande, has 88 potential. He's 18. Right, so let's see if they can do this for 39 million with a 15% sell-on clause. Come on, this would be great. They accept it. My challenge is to actually get this guy in the starting 11 by the final season. I fully expect Gakpo to cook, but this guy's the future. For the final signing, I'm kind of having a laugh here. I've signed Edgar's favorite young Mexican player.
And I have found the perfect player for 30 million. I am bringing in Kuzanov from Man City. Not only does Henry have zero chance of guessing him, but he is a very incredible defender for his age, and I believe he could be the perfect heir for Virgil van Dijk. And Kuzanov is now in the Liverpool squad. And by the way, these are the roles we're using in this formation, since I forgot to show them.
Okay, is this side stronger defensively? Yes, it is. Two signings certainly for the future. I think Edgar's going to mock this. He's definitely not guessing a single one of them, but I guess we're going to have to find out. Okay, Edgar, our signings are complete. You've signed 3. I have 3 new players also. I want you to go first. Tell me, have you stuck with the same formation? I think you have, because I've had to guess a left mid, so I'm guessing you didn't change it.
Incorrect, Henry. I've actually changed my formation to a 3-4-1-2, which is 3 center backs in the back, a left mid and a right mid, kind of going back and forth, 2 center mids, a cam, and 2 strikers. And yes, you are correct. I did sign a left mid, but I also signed 2 center backs. And let's start off with the first center back position. There is no chance you guessed this. It's somebody for the future, in case I don't win the UCL in the first year, and it's Kuzanov from Man City. The second signing I went for is a left-footed center back, because we need somebody on that left, and it's Mickey van de Ven. And finally, the left mid I have signed is Rafinha from FC Barcelona. Please tell me you didn't sign anybody.
Wow, I have a very, very good potential left-footed center back on here who can play left back. I'll get to him though. My first center back guess was Bastoni, and my left mid guess was Adiemi. I'm surprised you had good money to go out and sign all those players. You must have sold a few players, right? So my final guess at center back is Gavardio from Manchester City. So congratulations, you can keep all 3 of your players.
You know what? I will take that. I was telling the camera right now that I thought you wrote down Hink up here, but you know what? You wrote down Gavardio. I will take it. I get to keep all my players. But here is my whiteboard, and I'm at least guessing one of these players for sure.
I think you're going to mock me for who I've signed. There's only one chance you guess one player, and that's the center back. So I'll leave that till last. I signed a center back, a right winger, and a cam. The cam, I signed Wonder Kid. I don't know if he's a Wonder Kid, but he's got good potential. He was a free signing. It was the Mexican Mora for the future. Another signing for the future was the winger. It was Dio Amande, Nigerian guy, I think. Very, very good potential. And then finally, I splashed out on Willian Pacho from PSG. If you've guessed him, that window is shocking. Absolutely terrible. Please say I get to keep my players.
All right, Henry. First of all, I believe Diamande is from Ivory Coast, same country as Diallo. They were balling out at AFCON, but you completely blew me out of the water here. All starters. A right wing, I went Lamine Yamal. I'm just going to continue guessing him because one day you're going to go for him. For Cam, I went for Cole Palmer. Somebody we've actually ignored in this entire series so far. I'm not even holding down my whiteboard. And at center back, I went for Pacho. Let's go. Get him out of your club.
Did you actually go for Pacho?
No, yeah, you're right. I went for Marquinhos.
Oh my goodness, let's go. I knew you were doing
Psych,
that.
I'm kidding. Get Pacho out of your team. Get him out of your team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, somebody went for Pacho. Finally.
I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming.
Get him out of your team, man. Get him out of your team.
That is the worst start to this challenge I have ever had. 14 million to release him. Why did you go for Pacho? I said a winger, a midfielder. I already have Canade. What are you thinking?
Hey, man, I knew Liverpool needed a center back. That's exactly why I signed one. And I just thought you'd be a little bit cheeky and sign Pacho.
Oh, yeah, it's official. We literally just have Gomez, Van Dijk, and Leone on the bench. They're the only center backs we have now. This has gone so wrong.
What can I say, Henry? I'm just a genius when it comes to career mode. And oh my days, Florian Squirts has hit a 90 overall, while the rest of the team, nobody's below an 85, but Virgil van Dijk has already gone down. How's your squad looking, Henry?
Well, Butts is still an 88 and is just coming back from an ACL tear. So not looking too good. McAllister injured also. Apart from that, Bosley 87, Ekatike 86, Diomande still 80. I'm a little bit nervous, though. We literally had two center-back options. Oh, I'm glad I kept Salah. 27 goals, 11 assists, right behind Isak, 25. Then Gakpo, 23. 24 assists, 14 Szoboszlai. Edgar, are your stats looking that strong?
Yes, actually, my stats are very similar. It seems like my squad is spread amongst the goals because nobody has more than 30. McAllister led the group, though, with 23 and 11. 22 for Ekitike, 21 for Isak. And like you, Szoboszlai got 19 goals and 20 assists. He is definitely our standout player. However, when it comes to the Prem, I finished in third place. And listen to this, Henry. I finished with 91 points. Arsenal in second finished with 92. And City in first finished with 92. And only won by goal difference, the closest the Prem has ever been.
You just missed out on the title. Wow, I did not finish third or second. I finished fourth. Nah, I'm only joking. I finished top of the league with 98 points. So that's a W in the bag in the league. Oh, wow. But in the Champions League, I finished 11th, which means we go to the playoff round. Imagine if we get knocked out here. We play Frankfurt, but I beat them. We beat them 5-2 in aggregate. Go into the round of 16. 6-3 over Dortmund. Wow. So into the quarterfinal, and oh my goodness, Bayern Munich beat us 5-1 in aggregate. Absolutely humbled. Edgar, please don't tell me you won the UCL.
Well, I'm so glad you only got as far as the quarters, but I also finished in 11th place. That is a huge coincidence. In the playoffs, I beat Benfica 6-3, which is my actual height. Round of 16, I destroyed Bayern Munich 5-2, something you couldn't do. In the quarterfinals, I just beat Inter Milan 5-4. And in the semis, we beat PSG 4-2. How unfortunate for them. But in the final, we lost 3-2 to Atletico. That's actually embarrassing. We gave Simeone his first important trophy.
So I won the league. You did better in the Champions League. Does that mean I win?
Well, if you ask me, the Champions League more important. It's the fact that I made the final. I think I should get the decision here, but I don't know.
Did you win the FA Cup?
I did not win the FA Cup. It was actually won by Arsenal. Got knocked out in the semis, though.
I did win the FA Cup. What about the Carabao Cup and Community Shield?
I did win the Carabao Cup and also won the Community Shield.
Well, I didn't win the Carabao Cup, but I won the Community Shield.
So Henry, how do you want to weigh this? Is the Champions League final more important, or is a Prem title more important?
I'd say a Premier League title is more important. You've lifted a trophy. You've won the biggest and best league in the world, and you lost the UCL final like Spurs did.
Okay, fine. You can have the decision, man.
Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that.
All right, Henry, the question is, do you want the advantage wheel or give me a disadvantage?
I normally would go for the disadvantage, but I feel bad that it was really close. So I'm going to go for the disadvantage. Go on, Edgar. Get that wheel spun. Yeah, be something good. Please, come on, spin that thing.
All right, the wheel's being spun. Please don't give me anything too bad, and it's guess restriction. I get only one guess total. for the entire window. That's horrible, man. Oh my god.
We have not had that yet. That's something new, and that's actually awesome. I am so surprised, guys, I came out on top there with just Gomez and Van Dijk at the back. Hey, I was right about Kirkes, though. He's 85 overall now. Not too sure about Gakpo. Not too sure about Salah. And honestly, I feel it's time to cash in for Alisson, as Mamadishvili. He's 85 and could do a lot of growing. Maybe Ekitike deserves to get in there the same as Szoboszlai. Honestly, with the group of players we have, this would be the best system we could play. Down McAllister, get someone stronger in the midfield, and bring in a beast off a centre-back. Again, we only start with 140 million.
Okay, in the brand new season, this is what our squad is looking like. I'm just thankful we're still able to make signings. I think we definitely need another world-class center-back because Van Dijk's about to start going down, and I'm not sure if Kuzanov will be ready to win as a Champions League this year. However, this time around, we do have 135 million to spend on transfers. However, as you can see, we do have a 38-man squad, a lot of players out from loan. I must sell a bunch of them. So, boys, I was able to sell all of the Deadwood players that would never play for this club again. And we've at least increased our budget to 194 million. And when it comes to center backs, my first target is Polko Barsi, 19 years old, 83 overall. As much as I want him, he's not high rated enough. And I think the player I'm going to go for, he can play center back, is Jurrien Timber. This is not going to be on Henry's radar. So for 80 million, I'm bringing in an 86 overall Jurrien Timber to play at center back. There is no chance Henry has guessed this player. But remember, I will only have one guess for his probably 3 signings. I'm not sure who he's going to go for. And Jurrien Timber has now joined the starting 11, the perfect replacement for Van Dijk. And I think up next, I want to sign another right mid to compete or even for the future to replace Jeremy Frimpong eventually. And I know I'm about to piss a lot of people off, but I want to go for Iliman Ndiaye, playing for Everton, very cheap, and he is an absolutely incredible talent. He's going to be great competition for Frimpong. And for only 48 million, I am bringing in Iliman Ndiaye, one of Africa's finest players in the game right now. Who knows, he might overtake Frimpong's position at the end of this season.
We have a deal for McAllister. Who's he decided to go to? Man United, yeah. Amazing realism, 95 million. But hey, that's put an extra 100 million on our budget. Honestly, I don't feel we need to go crazy for centre-back. Lukiba would be great. Around 70 million. He's left-footed as well. 88 potential. It's a done deal. And don't tell me Edgar is guessing this. Surely he doesn't. Okay, feeling a lot more confident now. We did win the league with 98 points, though. Just need that right CDM now.
So Iliman Ndiaye has now joined the squad as our backup right mid. We still have one signing left. And in the past, I've skipped a signing. But that gives Henry a huge advantage as he gets 2 guesses in one position. So I'm going to sign somebody that's going to throw him off. And that player is going to be one of my favorites of all time in James Ward-Prowse, playing for West Ham for 6,767,676. So yes, James Ward-Prowse has been signed to Liverpool for the sole reason to not give Henry that extra guess, but also completely throw him off the mark.
My 3 beautiful options are Emery from PSG, 2082. This guy has tons of potential. Would leave us a good amount of money to spend. Don't forget though, Edgar only has 1 guess. I feel he'll go for that centre back. So Declan Rice, surely it's a no-brainer. We can afford him. Caicedo would be my preference, but look, we don't have the money to spend. 200 million's crazy. Honestly, there could be a slight risk here. If he does choose to guess the CDM, Declan Rice is fairly obvious. 95 million spent, 45 million left. This side is a lot stronger now. Where else do we make a signing? Oh my goodness, I've just realized we still have Salah. We could honestly keep him and still get him in this side. That could work. His market value is only 37 million. Okay, I am not selling Salah. Third signing is a centre-back for the future. The German Finn Gelt. Happy to say this guy's name. 25 million. Hopefully by the end of the season, he'll be 80 overall.
Okay, boys, as you guys know, I only have 1 guess. So this time, we're showing you the guessing process. Henry went ahead and signed 2 center-backs. My handwriting's terrible. And also a CDM. And I think I'm going to double down on my 1 guess being a center-back. And I have shortlisted the best center-backs in the game. I know for sure Henry went for one of these. Is the question, who did he go for? The chances of him going for Pacho again, I think is very low. We recently used Saliba and Gabriel, so I'm actually going to cut out Gabriel, but Saliba is not out of the question. Bastoni has never been used, and Schlotterbeck is very realistic. And I think it's between Schlotterbeck and Bastoni because they're both left-footed. And I'm going to go ahead and make my final guess. You guys will see it very soon. Okay, Henry, we've made our 3 signings. I think I'm going to go ahead and reveal my signings first, so get that whiteboard up.
All 3 of them are there. Go for it.
Interesting. Well, I did keep the same formation, and I went ahead and signed a center back, as you know, a right mid, and a brand new center mid. First off, let's go ahead and go for the center mid. This signing was to simply throw you off. This guy should have played for Liverpool. It's my GOAT, James Ward-Prowse. For the right mid position, we actually went for somebody as bad backup who can also compete with Frimpong. And it is 84 rated Iliman Ndiaye from Everton. A lot of people are going to be mad in the comments. But my big boy signing, the best signing I made, is a brand new center back. And it's Arsenal's Jurrien Timber. There is no chance you guessed any of those 3 players.
Okay, right then, Edgar. Out of the 3, I can confirm I got... I'm actually not going to say. I'm going to go through them one by one. Okay, right mid, I didn't get. I went for Cole Palmer. And then when I realized you stuck with the same formation, I thought it's not going to be an aggressive player. Probably someone more defensive. And die from Everton. I mean, come on. Roast him in the comments, please. Next one. Centre back, Upamecano. And then the final one, yeah, I didn't get James Press. Went for Bruno Guimaraes. Why am I not guessing today, man? You're changed up your signings. You've gone for really unique players.
Hey, man, I have to adapt if I want to continue to win. Okay, Henry, it is your turn. I made one guess, and I'm hoping that all my strategy paid off.
Well, as you know, I signed a centre back, a CDM, and another centre back. So the start of the first centre back, I went for a German Jeltz. I have no idea how to say his name, but it's like 75 overall. He's got really good potential. Next was Lukeba. I really didn't want you to guess my centre back, but the CDM, I'm a little bit nervous. Oh my goodness. I spent a good amount of money on this guy. It's Declan Rice. Please, Edgar, don't do this to me again.
I can't believe that I had one guess and I got it. I cannot believe I wrote Declan Rice on this whiteboard. Oh my god. This is insane. Might as well just forfeit the challenge, man. That's crazy. Declan Rice. He was on my 5-man shortlist. John Neves, Vitinha. I forgot the other 2. But Declan Rice was there. Henry, get him out of this club.
Can you send me a picture, please, right now in Discord? So just send. I don't believe you. Just send the evidence or turn your camera on or something.
I can't send you a picture though, because then you'd see I'm lying because I guessed Bastoni.
Oh no! No! See, you're gonna reverse again. You're gonna reverse again.
No.
You're gonna reverse again.
I guess Bastoni. I guess Bastoni.
I don't believe you, man. You've done it too many times at this point.
Swear.
You make me nervous.
Swear. It's over.
It's
over.
It
was Bastoni.
I don't believe you.
It's over. It's Bastoni. It's Bastoni. You're good.
I'm not good. Send me the picture, please.
It's gone from the whiteboard, Henry. It's gone. I guess Bastoni.
And you almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, let's go to the end of the season. Right, Edgar. Isak is my top scorer at the end of season 2. 29 goals. Right behind him is Gravenberch with 14 goals, 10 assists. There seems to have been quite a big drop-off here. How are your numbers looking?
I can't lie. My numbers are looking similar to last year. The goals are being spread out, but this time, Cody Gakpo is the top goal scorer. He's actually my backup striker with 26. Rafinha and Isak with 22. And Ekitike had a slower season with 18 goals. But my backup Redmond, Iliman Ndiaye actually outscored Jeremy Frimpong, who only got 2 goals. He's been disappointing.
To be fair with those numbers, I am quite disappointed. I don't think I mentioned, but I switched to the 4-2-2-2. I think that's why there's been a lack of goals, but there's been some good growth overall, some decline in some places. What about your team, Edgar?
The growth of my team is actually looking pretty great. I have 4 players over 90 overall, and even my backup center attacking mate Sabosla is now at an 89. And surprisingly, he still doesn't get into this starting 11.
To be fair, my Sabosla is 89 as well on the bench, and he has an injury.
But the tables have turned, as this time I have won the Premier League. 101 points, 3 losses, 2 draws. No chance you beat me this time.
Well, the turn-tap tabled, and it hasn't for me, as I finished first with 98 points. So you win at the Premier League, which means unless I've won the Champions League, you actually do win this season.
Let's go. That usually doesn't happen. I hope I can take advantage of that.
In the league phase, we topped it. 8 played, 8 wins, 24 points. I'm feeling good about that. So playoff round, totally skipped. Round of 16. Oh, are you bloody kidding me? Man City knock us out 6-4. Oh my goodness. I thought we were about to cook. Top of the league, and then we go out in the round of 16. I want to end this video right now. What happened to you, Edgar? Come on, tell me.
Well, it seems like I have all the power unless I won the Champions League this year. I also finished in first place, but I did get 1 draw instead of 8 wins. In the round of 16, I beat PSV 6-1. In the quarters, I beat Leipzig 3-1. But in the semis, we lost to Real Madrid 5-3. But regardless, I still get to choose an advantage or a disadvantage. You already know, Henry. I always go for the disadvantage. Let's see what they give us next. For signing, your opponent chooses 1 player must sign. Finally, I get something like this. Oh my days.
No, I've done this to you so many times already. Just don't make me sign Big Gat, whatever his name is.
Okay, Henry, I can't lie. Your team is looking really incredible so far. And to be honest, I think this team could be improved. I think you need a brand new goalkeeper. But on second thought, maybe I shouldn't get a goalkeeper. Does the name Fernandez mean anything to you?
Bruno Fernandez, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to go ahead and search up Nora Fernandez. And that's who you're going to sign to your team. But I'm not done. Going into the negotiations.
I'm on the short list. Do I buy him, loan him?
Go ahead and transfer him. Going into negotiations, and I'll tell you what to do.
Okay, I'm here. What do I do?
I want you to go ahead and do a swap deal. It might not work, so we might have to do something else. Well, go ahead and try to throw in Luke Keba in there.
Okay, yeah. And submit?
Yeah, submit it. Let's see what they say.
No, they've rejected it.
Okay, you know what? Just throw in your whole budget. It looks like swap deals don't work with bums.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, your entire budget. The entire budget.
What about wages, though?
Leave like a good 10 million and give them those 10 million.
133 million. They accept. Of course they do.
Welcome to my world. You've done this many times to me.
Goodness me, man. Yeah, the max I can offer him is 200k. Submitted offer. And he accepts.
Yeah, that contract's about to change his whole life for sure. But to be honest, you lucked out. I was trying to get rid of another center back from you.
Oh, guys, I'm so mad about this. There goes the transfer budget. This bloody Nora Fernandez is getting nowhere near the side. Honestly, I was hoping he wanted to trade Alisson for a goalkeeper because we do have Mamardashvili. I'm thinking maybe this is the year we get rid of Alisson. We cash in for him. We put Mamar in there as the main keeper. Honestly, Van Dijk could start declining here, and we don't really have another player. The 35, I think it's time for him to move on. Regarding this system, I genuinely didn't think it worked that well last season.
Okay, we are now in season number 3, and this is what our squad is looking like. I can't lie, I've been heavily disappointed with Jeremy Frimpong. I think I'm gonna replace him with somebody to compete with Iliman and Jai. But before that, Alisson is now 34 years old at a 90 overall. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring in another world-class keeper to replace him. And surely I should be able to do that with 153 million. And I can't lie, boys, I'm gonna take a huge risk and try to go for Gianluigi Donnarumma. But in case Henry guesses him, I'm actually going to be extremely safe. Instead of offering up Alisson, I'm gonna offer Mamardashvili. I know he's way younger, but he's not the overall to win the Champions League like Alisson is. So if we lose Donnarumma, we'll at least have Alisson to help us out. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer 70 million plus Mamardashvili. I might be overpaying there. They want 88. That's not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a final follow-up, hopefully of 80 million, and see what they say. They say yes. And there we have it. For 80 million plus Mamardashvili, we are bringing in the world's best keeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma. And I guarantee you, Henry's gonna think that I'm trolling him and went for the keeper I just made him sign. And Donnarumma is now our starting keeper, and now it's time to include Frimpong in a swap deal if possible. And for the right mid, what better player to sign than Ryan Cherky? In terms of talent, I think he's on the same caliber of the likes of Lamine Yamal. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. But of course, the problem is I only have 62 million. Let's go ahead and offer Frimpong plus 30 million because he's worth 92. Let's put 33, why not? And it's gonna go ahead and be rejected. They want a center back. If they want a center back, let's go ahead and offer Virgil van Dijk and maybe 30 million. Let's see what they have to say. They want 75 plus Van Dijk. I don't have enough. So I went ahead and sold Jeremy Frimpong instead for around 80 million to Man United, which means we're going to be able to afford Cherky now.
I'm going to give this a go. This two-striker formation, Ekatike, Isak, we're going to give them both another go. But I'm right behind him, a really strong midfield. I'm thinking, though, maybe we sell Szoboszlai or Wirtz and sign Yamal for Cam. I don't think you'd guess that. We have to make sales. Absolutely no money. I literally just forgot that. So Alisson's going out the door to Brighton for 68 million. How have we pulled that off? Next up, big Virgil van Dijk. He is off to Man City, 53 million. And now Mo Salah, he has the option of both North London clubs. Who does he pick? Spurs. 50 million. And look at that, now 177 million raised.
And boys, I actually did change my mind, and for 65 million, I went for Jakuba Minte from Brighton. And this is because I want to start using different players, and at an 84 overall, he's going to be a great challenge for someone like Njai. And of course, a huge chance Henry did not guess him. And now that Jakuba Minte has joined the bench, I think there's only one position we're missing, and it's another center back. Yes, we have Van Dijk, Kuzanov, and Gomez. But Gomez and Van Dijk are about to start going down, and I need somebody to potentially pair pair with Kuzanov if we continue going for more seasons. And the player I decided to go for 42 million is 79 overall Luka Vuskovic, one of the highest potential center backs in the game. I'm ready to go 10 seasons if none of us win the Champions League. And Vuskovic's spot in the squad is now secured, and I think I made some incredible signings. Donnarumma is the most guessable, but I guarantee you he doesn't write them down.
Okay, guys, hit me out on this one. Too many for center back. Look, it says he can play CDM center mid and center back. I could get away with this. Oh, do you know what? I do not want to pay that price tag, so no. It's Dio Amande, but only 83 overall would be a decent price. Ukubasi. This is definitely in the territory of Edgar guessing. That is my worry. Oh my goodness, 87 Timber. We can convert this guy to center back. Yeah, this is the perfect one. Let's go. Come on, Edgar. Come and guess this one. It is not happening, man. Timber at center back. To be fair, if he does guess, I will cry. 72 million. That's a great Van Dijk replacement there. Where else do we spend this money? We have two more options. Maybe a trade deal with Burton, Yamal? 400 to 500 million. Oh, come on now. Yeah, we can't do anything with 94 million regarding Yamal. Going to be honest, guys, I had to do it. The money was there. I was looking at the squad. I don't know where else we could make a useful signing that would actually get in the 11, but boom, we have this. 72.5 million. 5 more overall than Lukeba. Okay, this defense now is cooking. Honestly, with the money we had left, I did not know what to do. So I've gone and signed 40-year-old Messi in a bit of a swap deal. He could just sit on the bench. Honestly, I think he might contribute to a good amount. Hey, he has experience winning the Champions League. Let's do it. I reckon this squad is strong enough. Okay, Edgar, that's our third summer transfer window. You have your 3 signings done. I have mine. I started with a budget of 0, which was horrible. I want you to go first. Did you stay with the same formation? I know you've signed a goalkeeper, a right mid, and a center back. Floor's yours.
Yes, that is true. I signed a goalkeeper, a center back, and a right mid, and I actually did stay with the same formation. Let's start off with the center back. One for the future, like you did last year. You're not gonna get it. It's Luka Vuskovic. If you got it, who cares? Like, I don't really care. I did go ahead and sell Jeremy Frimpong because I felt like he wasn't good enough. I'm starting Iliman and Jai, and to go ahead and compete with him, I signed Jakuba Minte from Brighton and 84 overall. And finally, the goalkeeper position. You should just erase Noah Fernandes from your whiteboard because I know that's what you guessed. And I signed Jalen Donnarumma. There's no chance you guessed him because I know you thought I was going to troll you.
Interesting. Interesting 3 players, Edgar. Why are you so boring this video? What's going on with this? Like, these boring signings. It's like in this whole thing, he's guessed very little of my players. And he's scared of me doing that again. And he's scared of me this video guessing hits like I normally. I'm not so Hollywood. I didn't guess any of them. I can't be bothered to act and pretend I did. I went for Chevallier for goalkeeper, Doué for the right. I thought you were finally going to switch the formation, and then I went Kubasi.
But anyways, here are my guesses on the whiteboard. I guarantee I got at least one of these players.
Well, let's see. I actually changed the formation. I'm now rocking the 4-1-2-1-2. You know, I signed 2 center backs and a cam. The first center back, Gabriel from Arsenal, Timber from Arsenal, and the cam, you didn't guess this one, Lionel Messi. Now,
Messi? 41-year-old Messi?
No, it's not 41, it's 40. Get it right. Now put your Hollywood performance on and pretend you got one when you didn't. Or you didn't when you did. Go on.
You're such a copycat. Why'd you go for Timber? Just because I did it for... Okay. If you want to win, of course you have to copy the best. I went for Hoyson, Kubarsi, and Jude Bellingham. No, I didn't guess anybody this time.
Good. Okay. Right. Let's find out who won. Okay. End of the season. And oh my goodness. How many injuries does this side have? They don't seem to be ACL, but they also don't sound very good. Edgar, how's your side looking?
My squad is looking incredible. Literally, almost everybody in the starting 11 is at a 90. However, I have 200 players. One of them is Cody Gakpo, my top goal scorer last season. And my goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Nah, I'm kidding. I also have Alisson on the bench. So if Donnarumma was out for the whole season, it doesn't even matter, man.
I can't wait until you lose.
But this time, in my top goal scorers, finally, Hugo Ekitike tops the charts. 26 goals, 23 for Alexander Isak, 21 for McAllister. The goals, once again, were spread around.
23, topping it for Isak for me. 21, Gakpo 19 and 13 for Rice. Oh my goodness. Vert's having a good season. But in 24 appearances, 6 goals, 2 assists for Lionel Messi. He has not gone down a single overall. Please tell me he has used that experience of winning the Champions League. And he's done it here at Liverpool.
And I can't lie, I think I beat you again. 110 points, invincible, 0 losses, 2 draws only. There's no chance you beat me, man.
95 points, second place. Man City
That's crazy.
topped us. Yeah, we didn't win the league. Man City did. This is not looking good.
Things are looking so good for me right now.
Okay, well, in the Champions League phase, we finished second in the group. Okay, that's good. We did not lose a game. 22 points. Chelsea topped it. So straight to the round of 16. Oh, thankfully, we did not get knocked out. 5-1 on aggregate versus Galatasaray. Quarterfinal. PSG, get in. A 4-2 victory. Semi-final. We knock out Arsenal 4-1 in aggregate, which means we're in the final. Edgar's been giving it the big one. Please, please, please. Come on. Tell me we've won. Come on. We beat Atletico 3-2. Get in. It's all over to Edgar now. If he has not won the Champions League, it's over. But if he has, remember, we have that rule where the player who got the most GA for us this season, we have to sell next season.
I cannot believe you won the Champions League. Your team sucks, man. Oh,
no,
my
days.
days.
It does not suck. I'm a great manager, better than you. Tell me, did you win the Champions League?
Well, in the group stages, we finished in 5th place. 7 wins, only 1 loss. The top of the table was very competitive. In the round of 16, we just beat AC Milan 2-1. In the quarterfinals, we smashed Arsenal 7-1. That's ridiculous, man. But in the semifinals, we have beaten PSG. I am also in the Champions League final. Henry's been talking that he's gonna beat me, and no, he doesn't. 2-0 against Man City. We go again next season.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I really believed you did not win that there. Oh, no, and I have to spin the wheel as well.
Yup, I get to choose an advantage or disadvantage. But Henry, my top GA contributor is Alexis McAllister with 21 goals and 21 assists.
I don't care. Just spin the wheel, honestly. Let's get into the full season, man. Come on.
Well, Henry, I need to know who you're going to be selling. Who was your top GA?
It unfortunately is Florian Wirtz. 91 overall. 25 years young.
Well, as you can see, I'm choosing the disadvantage once again. Let's see what you're going to go ahead and get. And budget cut of 50 mil. You know what? It's not the best, but I will take it.
Okay, thankfully, after winning the UCL, we have 270 million to spend. And the fact we didn't win the league, we did get 95 points, which is impressive. But I'm questioning this formation right now. I really am. I'm not seeing anyone with insane number of goals. Maybe it's time to cash in on either Ekatike or Isak. Of course, we have to cash in on Florian Wirtz.
All right, boys. Now it's season number 4. I can't believe this is still going. I've been destroying this kid. And I can't lie, I already have Henry rattled, so I'm going to continue to rattle him. I'm only going to sign players from his favorite clubs, which is United and FC Barcelona. And if we're taking a look at this team, I'm very proud of everybody here. But remember, we have to go ahead and sell Alexis McAllister first. So for 135 million, surprisingly to Brentford, Alexis McAllister is leaving Liverpool, which does now give us 304 million to work with. And boys, straight away, we do have Dominic Szoboszlai to replace Alexis McAllister, but I think I'm still gonna sign a center mid. But first, I think I want to go ahead and sign a center back. And of course, I have plenty of options like Eric Garcia, Paul Kubarsi, and Lenny Euro, who's at Barcelona. They all fit the criteria, but only Paul Kubarsi is really worth to sign because he has the highest potential. So for 94 million plus Virgil van Dijk, I'm just hogging up all the talent. Kubarsi comes join the side, but it's gonna be very embarrassing if I lose this challenge, especially because I'm clowning on Henry right now. But it does not stop there. As for 88 million, I'm also bringing in Pablo Gavi, 86 overall. He won't be the starter, but he's going to be a great backup.
Last player leaving is Alexander Isak. You may be surprised about that. I would prefer to keep Ekatike. It's going to Brighton for 140 million. And now the one by obligation. It's Florian Wirtz. He is going to Spurs for 220 million. I think I've made the decision, guys, to stick with this squad. If I change the wingers and I've got a left mid, a right mid on that whiteboard, it could be easy for him to guess. So we need a new number 10 to replace, but to be fair, Szoboszlai could slot into that role pretty well. And we need a new striker. I know Gakpo's 89 overall, but we need options.
So now that Pablo Gavi and Kubarsi have both joined the bench, with Cody Gakpo 29 years old and going down to an 84, I think I know who the final player is. And that player is Benjamin Sesko. I don't know how Henry feels about him, but we're about to make the first transfer from United to Liverpool and vice versa. This is going to anger a lot of people, but I do not care. I'm here to win and victory lap to this win, and I'm going to go ahead and give him Cody Gakpo plus 50 million. Let's see what they say. They say yes, we're taking that. So there we have it. Sesko is now joining the side. Gakpo the other way. First ever transfer between the two clubs in history. Realism doesn't matter when you're as good as I am at career mode. So Benjamin Sesko now joins the bench, and to be honest, all of these three signings can go ahead and force himself in the starting 11. But this team is good anyway, so let's see if Henry guesses any of them.
Okay, we've got crazy here. Musiala, we signed him. We've got so much money. We might as well just sign 3 crazy players, and if he guesses one, so what? We're left with 380 million. That is with negative 50 million, by the way. I did remember. Okay, he may have guessed Musiala, but there's no way he guesses this one. It's Ousmane Dembele from PSG. He's 31, but he's still 90 overall. Good way to spend 80 million. Musiala, Dembele. Again, Musiala's maybe at risk. He may have him on his whiteboard. But player question is, where do we sign? I think probably another Cam in case he guesses him. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this one, guys. I've put so much on the line. I need that UCL this season. What are the chances that we both win it and we have to do another season? 210 million for Bellingham. I've actually signed this guy under a center mid. Let's put him in there for Szoboszlai. Honestly, Declan Rice or Szoboszlai, who starts? This team is so good. There may be a guess, but if there is, it's fine. If the 2 guesses, that might be a bit of a problem.
All right, Henry, we have made our signings, and actually this time, I want to go ahead and reveal first. I went ahead and stayed with the same formation, but I do want to let you know there is a theme in all of my signings. Let me know at the end if you can guess what it is. For the center back position, by the way, all of these guys are not good enough to be starters, but they're incredible. The first signing is Paul Kubarsi. The second player I've signed is a center mid, and his name is Pablo Gavi. And finally, as a backup striker and maybe even compete with Isak Rakitike, I have signed Benjamin Sesko. No chance you guessed any of them.
Well, that's very, very interesting right there. I think we're in the territory of it really does not matter anymore. If we guess players or not, the teams are already that good. I didn't guess a single player, Edgar. I went for Neves for center mid, Howson for center back, Haaland for striker. Congratulations. Well. I don't guess another one.
Fair enough. All right, Henry, I got my guesses up. I at least got one of these for sure.
You probably did. You probably did get one of them. I've gone all out there. I've gone balls to the wall. I was like, do you know what? Let's go big, because if he guesses one, oh wow, I still have a really good team. But if he doesn't, I get to keep that incredible player. So for striker, I went for Ousmane Dembele from PSG. For Cam, ballsy, I went for Jamal Musiala. I wanted to replace that. And for center mid, Jude Bellingham. If you've got both of them, then that's really annoying, and you're going to act like it's a really big deal. Well, you're probably going to do your acting and pretend you got one when you didn't. I don't know. Go on. What's happened? Did you get one? Did you not?
Well, I was correct in the fact that you were going to go all out. So in all 3 positions, I did go all out. For striker, still nobody's yet to sign him. Erling Haaland. You went for Dembele. I was about to go for Dembele, but I said screw it. Let's go for Haaland. Center attacking mid. I wrote down Musiala, but I changed it to Cole Palmer. So Cole, you can keep Musiala and Henry, you silly little Billy.
I'm literally fine with that. As long as I keep Musiala. If I lost Bellingham and Musiala, I'd be annoyed. I know there's a risk of one of them. So it's Jude Bellingham. You probably wrote Pedri.
You silly little man. You are not good at this.
You're
Jude Bellingham
me, bro.
is in my whiteboard.
You're smaller than me.
Jude Bellingham is in my whiteboard. Please do yourself a favor and get him out of your club.
52 million to release him. Oh my goodness. Okay, there goes Jude Bellingham. We have 92 Szoboszlai, so it's fine.
And finally, I have gotten a player with 30 plus goals. Hugo Ekitike with 36 goals. Benjamin Sesko actually outscored Alexander Isak. He was low-key worth the signing.
Wow, Ousmane Dembele was successful. 33 goals, 29 for Ekitike. That double up top was lethal. 19 and 8 for Musiala. Szoboszlai cooking, but 14 goals, 4 assists for Lionel Messi at 41. Still 83 overall. Oh my goodness. 11 goals, 24 assists. Declan Rice. Edgar, this guy cooks in career mode. Oh wow, this squad with ratings is looking insane. Oh, get Bellingham fine. Get rid of him. 93 Szoboszlai. 93 Musiala. This team is very, very good. One player, in fact, away from 90, and that's 89 Kirkes. How's your overalls and side looking, Edgar?
Well, everybody in the starting 11 is a 90 overall, except Iliman Ndiaye, who you dissed. He's an 89, and so is his backup, Yakuba Minte, 89. But Florian Wirtz is at a 94, and yeah, the entire team is a 90 overall now. And once again, I have won the Premier League title. 103 points, 4 draws, and only 1 loss. I fear that you may have beaten me this time.
Your fear is accurate, as I got 107 points with only 1 loss, winning the Premier League.
And surprisingly, in the Champions League, I finished as low as 7th with 2 losses and only 6 wins. But regardless, in the round of 16, we destroyed Barca 5-0. In the quarterfinals, we beat Man City 4-2. How unfortunate for them. But in the semis, we lost to Borussia Dortmund. We lost the club derby as PSG win the Champions League. No way, you're gonna embarrass me and beat me.
You are one cocky guy. You have been giving it the big one so much. I don't know if I've won this, but please, that side was so good. I had Messi scoring 14 goals at 41. Let's bury this guy right now. Okay, we finished 2nd in the Champions League phase. 22 points, moving right into the round of 16. 5-1 on aggregate over AS Monaco into the quarters. We face Arsenal. It's a 5-1 win on aggregate. Oh, yes. Sent you with the O into the semi-final. PSG, a 5-3 win on aggregate, which means we're in the final. Have we beaten this whiny guy? Have we done it? Yes, we have. We beat Dortmund 5-2. Swivel on it. Up yours. We are victorious. Let's go. It really is over. Oh, you don't tell me you won the Champions League and you just faked it. Oh, come on.
No, I didn't win the Champions League.
Today, I'm trying to win the Champions League for Real Madrid and completely fix the mess they've become.
But he's not doing it alone, as I'll be racing him to that UCL trophy.
Each season, we both get 2 signings to rebuild our squad.
But there's a twist. After every transfer window, we get to guess each other's signings.
And if we guess correctly, they're gone, released, no second chances.
Plus, whoever does better that season will get an advantage for themselves.
Or sabotage the other player next season. Okay, I got Real Madrid this time, and this squad needs rebuilding. Just active manager, just lost to a side. I don't even know who they are. How are you feeling about this challenge?
You know what? I can't lie. This might be harder than it looks. Even though the squad is looking great, they're terrible in real life right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I don't think either of us will be sticking with this 4-4-2. Well, at least we have Mbappe. Edgar, let's go get our signings and race to rebuild Madrid.
And yes, boys, Henry is right. I don't want to stay with this 4-4-2 formation, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one to run. Okay, I think I found the formation I want to run with for now, and that is the 4-2-2 with 2 cams and 2 strikers. But this might change in the future. And currently, this is the best team we can go ahead and run with, having the likes of Bellingham, Vinny, and Mbappe all in the lineup. But remember, we get 2 signings, and I think the first player we need to go for is a brand new center back in case Militao gets injured like always. But hey, we're Real Madrid, and we have 174 million to spend. I know I can sign some superstars.
Okay, guys, first thing I've done is change the formation to that 4-3-3 holding. This has got me 2 victories so far. Okay, changing a few things around. We have to get Trent in there. Come on, he's 86 overall. I think this is the best midfield we can put up. This attack is very, very strong. Honestly, there's a couple of positions that I would want to sign. A center back, maybe a midfielder, a left back. But remember, we can only make 2 signings. 173 million euros is the budget.
And the first option I did find is world-class Dayo Upamecano. 26 years old, already at an 86 overall. And around 80 to 100 million is actually not too bad. But of course, our second option is Ibrahima Kanate, literally 1 overall less than Upamecano. I would also consider him world class. And the final option is Mickey van de Ven. We'd be set for years here at Real Madrid. Very, very quick, and he's still somehow cheaper than Upamecano. But the problem is which player would Henry guess on his whiteboard? And I'm gonna be honest, right now, I'm going for the best options possible, and that is Dayot Upamecano. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer somebody to trade, and it's going to be Antonio Rudiger. Let's go ahead and offer 70 million plus Rudiger. Let's see what they say. And they want 28 plus Tchouaméni. That's interesting. Well, I don't want to get rid of Tchouaméni. So let's go ahead and include Dani Ceballos because you know what? He sucks. Let's get rid of the man. He's not Madrid level. Let's offer 70 million plus Ceballos. And they say yes, we're taking that. So there we have it for 70 million plus Dani Ceballos. Upamecano's on the side. I'm just extremely worried because we're only making 2 signings, but we each get 3 guesses and he might put 2 center backs and I'm screwed. So Upamecano immediately improves our team. And like I said before, we do have an incredible team. We might win the Champions League in this first year. But in terms of our second signing, I like Álvaro Carreras, but he might be too low rated. But we could also sign another center attacking mid because Arda Güler is only at an 82 overall. Boys, I'm not sure who to go for here.
Look, I think Pacho is the best center-back to sign in career mode with his age and potential. He would literally cost our entire budget. This is one of those players I think Edgar may guess. To be fair, the exact same thing with Bastoni. So therefore, the player I have signed is Nico Schlotterbeck from Dortmund. 86 million euros. Look, Dinhausen is the future, but for this season, he slots in for him. Said left-back, but Carreras has 88 potential. Someone like Tchouaméni, who's already 25, honestly might have a good valuation. So I've decided to move him on. We have cashed in on Tchouaméni to Man City for 85 million euros. And the same with Rudiger. That puts us now to just under 200 million.
And hear me out. What if for Cam we brought back Martin Odegaard? 26 years old, the captain of Arsenal. He's literally a better version of Arda Güler, a world-class playmaker. But if we want goals, we can go ahead and go for Enzo Fernandez. We know he likes to run in that box for Chelsea and put them in the back of the net. And the final option we do have is Dominic Szoboszlai. This guy is a tireless runner and would be a great addition to our center attacking mid position. I'm gonna be honest though, I think out of all the 3 camps I have shortlisted, there is no chance Henry guesses, even though he's gonna know the positions I have signed. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make the first offers, and it's going to be for Martin Odegaard. If he says no, we have other options. Again, I'm still gonna go ahead and go for a swap deal. If I can save money for next season, if we both don't win the Champions League, I can buy more superstars. But I'm gonna go ahead and include Antonio Rudiger, and we're gonna go ahead and give him 70 mil, same offer as what we offered for Upa, and they're gonna go ahead and say no, they want Tchouaméni. What do they want my midfielders? You know what, boys? I don't have another midfielder to get rid of. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and pay them what they want. 85 million, I think, should be enough. And they want 95. That's not good. Let's go ahead and go back in with an 88 because we still need money for wages. And let's see what they say. They say yes. Let's go. But the question is, will we have enough money for his wages? 4 years, that's fine. Deny release clause. He wants 200K a week. Let's give him 220. Please say yes. They say yes. Let's go. So for 88 million, we have brought back Martin Odegaard back to Real Madrid. He is currently a better version than Arda Güler, so we will take it. And Odegaard is now a Real Madrid player, and I can't lie. With just 2 signings, I believe we've drastically improved this side. But the question is, did Henry get any of my players?
My idea for that midfielder is to go for someone like João Neves. But as is a center mid, I would tell Edgar I've signed a CDM as he'd be playing at CDM. Oh, didn't realize this guy's going to cost 250 million. Okay, maybe someone like Caicedo would make more sense, but as is a CDM, I would switch to 3 center mids. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because soon as we've made all our signings, we both guess on our whiteboards who the other person signed. And if we get it right, they have to release them. Oh, wow. We cannot afford Caicedo right now. Okay, time to raise funds again. Mendy off to Barca and Brahim to Atletico Madrid. Honestly, we might be able to afford Neves now. So Moise Caicedo, it is. What a signing from Chelsea. 230 million. Ooh, look at that midfield now, but we need to change this guy to a center mid. Okay, overall, I'm happy with these 2 signings. They've really improved this squad. Don't think Edgar's going to guess them. Before we go to guessing, though, we need to put development plans on these players. Okay, good. Now our signings are done. Tell me what formation you're playing. And of course, I know that you signed a cam and a center back.
When it comes to the formation, I was a little bit unsure, but I ended up going for a 4-2-2, 2 strikers, 2 cams, 2 CDMs. And yes, you are correct. I signed a center back and a center attacking mid, and I'm really hoping you didn't guess my center back. For the center back position, I'm not sure if this is too obvious or not, but I went ahead and signed Dayo Upamecano from Bayern Munich. And for my center attacking mid, I'm very confident you did not guess him. I went ahead and brought back Martin Odegaard back to Real Madrid. Please, please tell me you didn't guess any of my players, man.
Okay, so you started with center back. I went with Marquinhos from PSG. I thought he was going to be a little bit cheaper than some of the bigger options because I know you went big at Cam. That's why I put 2 guesses at Cam. My first was Bruno Fernandes, and my second guess was Martin Odegaard from Arsenal. I thought you'd bring him back, and I am right. So get him out of there.
You're lying, right?
I'm not. It's on my whiteboard. It's right there. There we go. Even put the little line through the O on his name. Get him out of here, man.
Whatever. Let's get your signings. I guessed all of them.
You did not. Okay, so I signed a center mid, and I signed a center back. Which one would you like me to start with?
Whichever, because I guessed both of them, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, little bro. Let's start at center back. I signed Nico Schlotterbeck, the correct one, the one that's 86 overall. And then for the center mid, I signed Pedri from Barca. No, I'm only joking. I signed Caicedo from Chelsea. So shove that.
Well. What do we have here?
Yeah, you're just pretending. You didn't guess either of them.
For the center mid position, I went for big Premier League midfielder, Alexis McAllister. For the first center back position, because I went for 2 guesses center back, I went for Arsenal's finest, Gabriel. But in brackets, I put Pacho, because I thought you'd try to go for Pacho. I went for somebody who starts with the letter S.
Yeah. Oh, so
and his name's Saliba.
Yeah, there we go. I love how you always do that. You're like, well. And it's like, yeah, bro, you didn't get any of them. I'm better at this game than you are. Go over to Hollywood with your good acting, and I'll stay here and win this challenge. Thank you very much. So let's get into the season.
All right, Henry, here we go. Odegaard has made his return, and he's leaving straight away. Released for 14 million, man. I can't believe this. I keep losing my players. At least I have Arda Güler.
Okay, we're at the end of the season, Edgar. How is your side looking? Mine's looking pretty good.
Well, my 2 strikers are looking incredible. Vinny and Mbappe are both at a 92 overall, while Jude Bellingham has overtaken them at a 93.
93? My Bellingham's only 91, but Vinny and Mbappe are 92. I'm wondering how many goals that Jude Bellingham scored for you.
Well, Bellingham did score 24 goals and get 3 assists. It wasn't a huge assist season, but his goals were incredible. But my top goal scorer actually was Vinicius Jr. with 41 goals and 13 assists. Who was yours?
41 goals is great. He's beaten my Mbappe by 1 goal. My second highest was Rodrigo with 28.
Yeah, let's not talk about Mbappe on my end. He only scored 24 goals. He got outscored by bench striker Rodrigo with 26. He did not have the best of seasons.
Oh, wow, Edgar. Over in La Liga, I went invincible. I didn't lose a single match. 2 draws, 110 points. Barca got 101. If you get that many points, you surely should win the league. But no, how many did you get? I'm saying you definitely didn't go invincible.
Yeah, that sounds like a crazy season. I actually won the league by 20 points, getting 1 draw and 0 losses with 112 points, which means I'm in the lead so far.
Okay, yeah, that is crazy.
But when it comes to the Champions League, I did finish in 3rd place behind Liverpool and Bayern. And in the round of 16, I just beat Atletico de Madrid. In the quarterfinals, I smashed Barcelona 5-3. And in the semis, I beat Man City 5-2. And in the final, I beat Newcastle United 2-1. Which means, if you didn't win the Champions League, I would have won already.
Okay, it's not looking good. Because in the league, I'm having to scroll down. I'll finish 8th place right here. Oh my goodness me. Just about making it straight into the round of 16 where I beat Newcastle 4-0 on aggregate. Moving into the quarterfinal. Oh, a hard one here. Man City 5-1 on aggregate though. Get them out of here. And in the semi-final, it's an El Clasico. Oh, Edgar. Madrid came out on top 4-2 on aggregate, which means in the final, we face Liverpool and we win 2-0. So we have both won the Champions League.
Did you actually win the Champions League? This has never happened before. What do we do?
Well, if you remember, there is actually a rule that we haven't explained. If we both win the Champions League, it means we have to continue, but at a cost. The player with the most GA, goals and assists, that season, you have to sell, which mine is Mbappe with 40 goals, 1 assist. And Edgar, isn't yours Vinny? So you have to sell him, I sell Mbappe, and we both have to go sign a totally different player.
No, yeah, mine's Vinicius Jr. Like, he cleared the entire squad. I can't believe, regardless, I still have to sell Vinny, man.
I think you're going to have a massive advantage now, because you have Mbappe and I don't. And if I went out and signed Haaland, that's obvious and you'd guess it.
Well, I guess we'll have to see in the transfer window. All right, Henry, we nearly forgot, but we now have to spin the wheel, and I did beat you by 2 points, I believe so that means I'm gonna give you a disadvantage.
This is the first time I've had to face the wheel because I've won every time. We've done loads of these so far, and this is the first one. So disadvantage. Get it spinning, Edgar. Get it spinning. Please don't be horrible.
Yeah, the wheel is being spun. I've never spun this wheel before for me, so let's see what happens. Formation sabotage. Let's go.
I've already lost Mbappe, man.
Oh my days. This is going to be generational. Okay, Henry, we're now in season number 2, and I'm looking for these formations, and I know exactly which one I'm going to give you. I just need to go ahead and find it. And that formation is the 4-2-4. You will have the blessing of 4 attackers, but you will only have 2 midfielders.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay. I actually don't think this is that bad because, come on, I'm tactically more astute than you are at this, and I'm gonna make this work. I'm winning this season. I'm gonna get something cooking, but unfortunately, no Mbappe.
And it seems like Henry's pretty confident as we're gonna have to go ahead and transfer this Vinny here. But I think that no midfield is gonna cost him. So there we have it, boys. For 320 million, Vinicius Jr. is going to Arsenal. This one hurts, but hey, he gave us one last Champions League, and we are now $320 million richer. So now this is our brand new starting 11, and I can't lie, having Alexa Rodrigo is gonna help us, but I still think I'm gonna sign a replacement for Vinny.
Oh, guys, I can't believe I'm looking at this right now. Mbappe is leaving. I'm actually quite disappointed because we've only got 200 million for him. He's going to City, which means City actually might be the favorite to win the Champions League now. The Bellingham's going to be a striker, Vinny on the left, and honestly, for 2 midfielders, I don't think this could be any better. Caicedo and Valverde, that is perfect.
And boys, I cannot lie, I think I want to go ahead and sign another center back because I don't think Militao has the potential to go past 86. And just a reminder, we have 596 million. Who should we sign, man? And boys, these are the 4 options I do have for center back. Henry knows I'm gonna go all out, so I need to make sure that I sign the one that he's not gonna guess, because he's definitely gonna guess 2 strikers. I wonder if someone like Nico Schlotterbeck is in his radar considering he just signed them. Alessandro Bastoni is a little bit more low-key, but he might sign him, man. I can't lie. William Pacho and Saliba just seem way too guessable. So I made my decision, and for 90 million plus Rudiger, I am bringing in Alessandro Bastoni. Please, Henry, please don't guess my players. Surely he wrote down Pacho or Saliba. And boys, just take a look at all the options we do have here at striker. Surely Erling Haaland's gonna be on the whiteboard, so I'm not even gonna attempt to go for him. Harry Kane is a little bit older, so I don't want to go for him either. And Ekitike, I don't think is high enough rated to play for Madrid. So that leaves me with Julian Alvarez, Alexander Isak, Lautaro Martinez, and Victor Gyökeres. Now, boys, I cannot lie. I think he might write down Julian Alvarez and Alexander Isak. And out of these 2, I think there's a better chance he wrote down Lautaro. So that means the player must sign, even though I have $100 million, is Victor Groceries. So yes, for 100 mil, Victor Gyökeres is joining Real Madrid. Yeah, flop of the Premier League, but he's gonna shine here in La Liga. Well, at least I hope so, because Henry definitely did not guess him. But let us know down below, W or L signing.
Okay, player roles-wise, this is how the team is going to look on the ball. I think it's obvious. We need a new striker and also a centre-back, I would say. Oh, Erling Haaland would be the obvious one. We probably can't actually afford him, but he has 3 guesses, and he is definitely spending one on Haaland. Honestly, I'm not feeling confident about Lautaro Martinez as well. I feel we need to bring in a proper number 9. I think Victor Osimhen is the best option, and he's not that expensive. Oh, he's got Mbappe's number. It's a done deal. Victor Osimhen is a Real Madrid player. 112 million. He is into the squad aside Bellingham, who will be playing as a false 9. Osimhen advance forward. Please, Edgar, do not guess Osimhen. Okay, this defense needs locking down. I've gone all out on the center back. It's William Pacho from Paris Saint-Germain, and that transfer fee is crazy. Boom, alongside Schlotterbeck. This side is a lot better. There is a risk, though. He really could go for Pacho here.
Henry, we have made our signings. Let me hear your signings. I'm very intrigued to see who you signed.
Okay, as you know, I signed a centre-back and a striker. Let's start with the centre-back. I went all out a little bit. I'm nervous about both of them. I'm going to be honest. But Pacho at centre-back, and up top, I went with Victor Osimhen. I want Haaland, man, but I can't. If it's so obvious. You've definitely got Haaland on there, haven't you?
That's crazy. I almost wrote Victor Osimhen. In my center back guess, I went for Saliba. I just thought that you'd think I'd go obvious for the striker, and you'd go for someone like Saliba and get away with it. I almost put Pacho, though. For the strikers, I put Ousmane Dembele, and I went for Erling Haaland. There's no chance. I don't care if you don't get him. I'm just not going to let you have him.
What formation? Did you stick with the same thing?
I did stick to the same formation, and I signed just like you, a brand new center back and a brand new striker. And I'm worried about the center back. I know I said this last time and you didn't guess my center back, but I signed Alessandro Bastoni, and the striker, you're gonna be so angry because you didn't even have a chance of guessing him. I signed Victor Gyökeres. No chance you guessed him. No chance.
Okay, I went for 2 striker guesses and a center back. I thought you were going to do me, so center back I went Schlotterbeck. Imagine, that would have been scenes if you went for Schlotterbeck. I bet you considered it as well. I think you can guess one of my strikers. What was one of my strikers?
Haaland.
Yeah, you can't
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't say it.
You're going to guess it. Who is it? Who's the other one?
Don't tell me you went for Gyökeres. There's no way you went for Gyökeres.
Okay, no, I didn't, but who else
Isaac.
did I put?
Isaac.
No, I put Lautaro Martinez. We guessed neither of each other's guesses. Well, I guess good luck on the season. This system for me is either going to cook or it's going to... I'm not going to say that rhymes with it, but it might not do very well.
And you're not going to believe this. My top goal scorer this season is Rodrigo with 43 goals. Mbappe only getting 19 and Gyökeres with 18.
43 for Rodrigo? That's insane. I only scored 26, but my top goal scorer, I guess he was a successful signing, was Osimhen with 30. But let me just point out Trope with 9 goals and 24 assists. Edgar, I think this system may have cooked. Bellingham as a striker, 26 goals, 10 assists. I actually think you may have helped me. But Edgar, how's your team looking?
It seems like I do have 2 injuries, one for Trent Alexander-Arnold and Kylian Mbappe, but Arda Güler, I was going to replace him with Odegaard at the start, but Güler has been shining. Well, I think everybody but Carreras and Trent and Gyökeres are a 90 overall.
Interesting. Okay, Pacho's 90 for me. To be fair, I'm actually quite disappointed with everyone's ratings. I don't think anyone's gone up this season. Hopefully that means we haven't messed up in the League or Champions League, though. Edgar, I can actually confirm it did not mess up La Liga. I only lost 1 game and 37 wins, 111 points. Tell me you didn't beat that.
That's cute, man, because over here on my end, we got 38 wins, perfect, 114 points. This is historical, man.
How do we keep doing this in career mode? This game's too easy. Okay, better stuff from us in the league phase of the UCL. 3rd place, 7 wins, 1 defeat, straight into the round of 16, beating Bayern Munich 5-1 on aggregate, so into the quarterfinal. Oh my goodness, El Clasico, when we just about beat Barca 5-4 in aggregate, which sees us in the semi-final. Beat PSG 3-1 in aggregate, so Liverpool in the final, and we win 4-1. Let's go. If you have not won the UCL, it's over after 2 seasons, and I win.
I cannot believe you won it again. On my end, we finished top, same record as you, 7 wins and 1 draw, but please tell me I won the Champions League. In the round of 16, I smashed Bayern Munich 5-2. In the quarterfinals, I beat Leipzig 5-1. Please tell me. Semifinals, we beat Man City, and we beat Liverpool in the final 3-2. We're going another season, Henry.
No, so that means Bellingham is my highest GA player with 26 goals, 10 assists. He will be the player that I have to sell. Unbelievable. Edgar, who are you selling?
Yeah, that's insane. I'm losing yet again another striker in Rodrigo. 2 Brazilians back-to-back, man. But Henry, don't you forget, I beat you in the league, which means I get another wheel spin. All right, Henry, once again, I'm going for the disadvantage. I don't need no advantage. I'm here to sabotage you. Let's spin the wheel. Come on, give me something even better than formation sabotage. Sell before you buy. For every signing you make, you must sell a player first. Now, that's actually pretty nice to you, Henry. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, I have a bunch of reserves I can sell. I'll take that one. Thank you very much. You can go for Haaland. I promise, like I really promise, I will not write him on the board. This is me testing our friendship because I am genuinely being serious. I am not going to put Haaland on the whiteboard. If you sign him, you can keep him. I'm just saying.
I guess we'll have to see about that one.
Okay, for season 3, this formation was good in season 2, but honestly, with Bellingham leaving, still going back to that 4-3-3 holding would be better.
All right, so now in season number 3, sadly, we have to get rid of Rodrigo. Back-to-back Brazilians, we're gonna be losing. And boys, there he goes for 150 million. He is going to Arsenal. Arsenal are building a super team right now. And I can't lie, this could cost me in the future if I lose to Arsenal at some point. All right, boys, we are now in a Rodrigo-less team. And I can't lie, my team looks absolutely incredible. Like I said before, everybody's a 90 overall, but a couple players. And of course, I think I'm going to need to send a striker. But first, I think I'm going to go for a midfielder. And just take a look at all the money we do have. 664 million. I can sign anybody. And up first is the center mid position. And here, boys, I have the best midfielder midfielders in world football. I'm just not sure who I should sign here. Nicolo Barella would definitely go under the radar, but at an 88 overall, he's not better than Tchouaméni. There's no point in bringing him in. Somebody like João Neves, already at an 89, can help us win the challenge either this year or 5 years down the line if it gets that far. Or should we go for Rodri, a Ballon d'Or winner? But I have a feeling Henry might have guessed this guy. Same with Vitinha. I would love to sign him, the best midfielder in world football behind Pedri. He might be too obvious. But what if I go for the guy who destroyed Real Madrid last year, Declan Rice? You know what? Henry caught me with the Odegaard shout. He might see Rice and be like, you know what? He's gonna get him. So you know what? I'm gonna pass on Declan Rice. And the player I'm deciding to go for is Rodri, the Ballon d'Or winner. I just hope and beg that Henry doesn't guess his 100 mil. That's light work. So there we have it. Rodri is joining Real Madrid. Luckily, Vinny's not here to beef with them, and we have signed one of the best DMs of our generation.
So here we go. Jude Bellingham is off, and I genuinely feel a little scared to who we're selling him to. Are we making them too good? Man City, 350 million, by the way. Another player going, Rodrigo. I'm saying this counts as the first player that we sell, and then we can make a signing, because remember, we have to sell 2 players. We want to make 2 signings. 130 million. 858 million euros right now. Problem is, we can't even go out and sign an Erling Haaland because he's just going to be on the list. Or maybe we could go out and sign Mbappe.
And of course, up next is a striker position, and we do have the option of Erling Braut Haaland. Henry says he's not going to write him on the whiteboard, but you know what? 1, I don't believe him. 2, I don't need somebody like Erling Haaland to beat Henry. So that leaves us with all of these options. Sadly, Samu is not there yet, and neither is Benjamin Sesko. So that leaves me with these 4 players. Lautaro, a player Henry has already guessed. Or maybe we could get one of the Liverpool Donnies, or Julian Alvarez can finally leave. Horrible Atletico. And my final decision has been made. For 165 million, I am bringing in Julian Alvarez. I almost went for Lautaro, but I have a feeling Henry's gonna write exactly Erling Haaland and Lautaro Martinez. Hopefully I'm right about that. So this is our brand new starting 11. Gyökeres will be eating some bench, while Alvarez is the brand new starting striker, and Rodri will be playing next to Fede. OP midfield.
I want a right winger. Gala's good, but he's only 85 overall. A play like this would be incredible. Kebara, I think, has the lowest possibility with Elise of Edgar guessing. And he's that inside forward out on the left. Maybe Elise could be more of a playmaker. I mean, this guy doesn't have loads of speed. As soon as I tell him I've signed a right winger, Lamine Yamal would just be his first choice. I mean, Kylian Mbappe, he could be played on the right, but he can't play right. He's only a striker. I feel that's just cheating. Okay, Elise it is on the right-hand side. I genuinely believe this guy's going to put up some insane GA. Looking good in the Madrid shirt. 130 million. That's the right dump, but now we need a cam, and this is like the most important position. And there's our number 10, Florian Wirtz from Liverpool. This guy really did cost a lot of money. I'm talking 300 million. And the player we just sold was David Alaba, going to whoever that side is. Okay, they're 2 big signings. I really hope Edgar doesn't guess either of them. So Edgar, you know I have signed a cam and a right winger. But I want you to go first here. Are you playing the same formation?
Yes, I am. And as you are aware, I signed a center mid / CDM and a brand new striker to replace Rodrigo. I think I'm pretty sure once again you didn't get any of my players. For the striker position, I went for Julian Alvarez. And for the CDM position, I went for Rodri.
So my first striker was Isak. I gave a guess. And then the other one was Julian Alvarez because he has 90 potential. And he just looked like an obvious pick, to be fair, especially in a 2-striker formation, so I went with Alvarez. And the center mid was Vitinha. I did not think that was going to be a CDM type midfielder. So sorry, Alvarez is out of here, little bro.
Okay, that's fine. I have Gyökeres for a reason. Here are my guesses. I'm pretty sure I got both of them. Very confident.
Okay, go for it.
No. You reveal.
So the right winger I went for was Mikel Elise. And I just wanted that type of playmaker because Vinny, goal scorer on the left. I want someone who can get loads of assists. And the cam, this is the risky one. I had to go out there, so I got that. A little bit nervous about that second one. How many did you get? And do your whole Hollywood thing. Well,
I was
go
so
on,
close,
do it.
Man. You see, you gave me 2. You gave
so
me
close. Oh, no. I got one of them. Go on. Who did he get?
You gave me
Which
two
one?
positions that there's 3 players that could play. Palmer could play right wing and Cam, so I wrote down Palmer for Cam. I wrote down Yamal just because I don't want you to get Yamal. I was about to write Olise because he can play right wing and Cam, but I chickened out and I went for Due.
Wow, at the end of the season, I'm going to be saying, where's your victory medal? Because I will be winning this competition. Let's go and have a look.
And honestly, I can't believe this. I have 5 injuries in the starting 11 and 2 in the bench. What is going on here at Madrid?
Yeah, I have 3 starters with the ambulance thing next to them, the band-aid thing next to Carreras at left back. This is not looking too good. My players have barely even gone up in rating at all.
To be honest, I'm not gonna complain. If you look to the right-hand side here, because the injuries are covering them, everybody really maintained their rating except Goulet. He went from a 90 to an 87. That's terrible.
Right, my top goal scorer again is Osimhen. 39 goals, but 22 Endrick is only 82 overall. Elise 21 and 12. He had a good season.
And on my end, it seems like they were spread out. Mbappe with 32 goals, Gyökeres with 29, and everybody else got below 15. But there's a lot of goal scorers above 10 here, I can't lie. And it wasn't my best of seasons. Only 100 points, 4 draws, 2 losses. I have a feeling you finally beat me in the league this year.
Not a great season by me as well from, you know, past finishes. 105 points, 1 loss, 3 draws. So I win in the league. But what about the Champions League?
I can't lie, this is terrible. We finished in 12th place outside of the automatic rounds. But in the playoffs, we barely beat Sporting by 1 goal. In the round of 16, we just got past Inter Milan 4-2. In the quarterfinals, we beat Chelsea 6-3. Chelsea suck anyways. That was light work. Semi-finals, 6-0 Dortmund, yes! And in the final, we beat PSG on penalties. It was scrappy, but for 30 in a row, we win the Champions League. There's no chance you won it.
Well, I did better than you in the league phase. I finished 2nd place with no losses. Got the playoff round straight to round of 16. 4-3 win on aggregate over Dortmund. So to the quarterfinal now. A 2-1 win over Liverpool. Let's go. And the semi-final, we lost 5-3 to
Let's
Manchester
go. We
City.
put it back. 2-2, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I've won it this time.
That's really, really annoying. We've done 4 of these so far. Edgar and I have gone back in time to 2016.
And we'll be taking over prime Real Madrid and Barcelona to see who can win the Champions League first.
Each season, we get a maximum of 3 signings each.
However, there's a twist. After every transfer window, we get 1 chance to guess each other's players.
And if we guess correctly, we get to steal that player.
Plus, whoever does better each season gets to add a current superstar to their team.
Like Kylian Mbappe or Lamine Yamal. Okay, guys, so we're of course doing Barca versus Madrid, but we need to choose who gets who. And Edgar, as you're the guest, you can choose first.
Well, that actually is a hard decision. Real Madrid have a prime Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Ramos. But FC Barcelona have prime MSN, Neymar, Suarez, and Messi, all above a 92. But I have ended up choosing Real Madrid as Zinedine Zidane was still the manager. Oh, Henry, I'm beating you today.
Okay, I'm definitely using this MSN Barcelona with the GOAT, Messi. I think you overall have the slightly better side, but look, this is prime Barca, basically. As a Man United fan, I would love to use this Man United team. It looks insane with Pogba, young Rashford, Ibra, and Rooney. Hey, maybe in another video. Now, if you're wondering how we're doing this and you guys want to get your hands on this FIFA 17 mod, check out Shadow Boy in the description. His Patreon will be there. He's a genius, and he put this together on FC26. Honestly, it's so much more fun than the real game. Oh, look, here's the boss, Luis Enrique, a much better manager than Zidane, let's be honest. Edgar, you are going to get tactically outclassed.
I don't know, Henry. I have BBC up front. I have Cruz, Casemiro, Modric in the midfield, and Pepe and Ramos in the back. I'm definitely winning this.
Okay, because we want to be using the best players in the game possible, we're just going to be guessing the players.
And I can't lie, boys. This team looks incredible. We don't need anybody. But I think for sure we could use a brand new goalkeeper. And the great news is we will be starting with $1 billion. We can sign anybody we want in the game, but we must be careful that they don't get guessed.
Okay, guys, squad, formation, positions. Formation definitely does not need changing. The prime Barca, obviously, 4-3-3 holding. I feel we need a right back. I know Sergio Roberto scored that goal against PSG this season, but like, it's only 80 overall, and it's still Sergio Roberto. Iniesta's getting on. I reckon he might go down in overall this season, so maybe a really good center mid.
And let me tell you, there is a bunch of options. A throwback to prime David De Gea, 90 overall, 25 years old. And look at his game face. It's even from the past. Shout out to Shadow Boy once again. Or can we get ahead and get Thibaut Courtois when he was 24, still at Chelsea? But I feel like these two guys are very guessable. What if we steal from our rivals and get Jan Oblak, who was 23 10 years ago? Damn, bro, I'm old. I'm worried that Henry's gonna guess one of these players. And boys, I've decided to go safe. For 83 million, we're bringing in a 23-year-old Jan Oblak. So there we go. Jan Oblak's in the starting 11. I will eventually go for an attacker because I want to show you some of the best attackers 10 years ago. But I think we need a right back. Carvalho is the weak link, being 24. And boys, we do have a 17-year-old Hakimi. It's crazy that he's the best right back in the world right now.
Okay, we have some juicy right back options here. Serge Aurier, who didn't turn out to be that good, but he actually has really good potential here. Nathan Klein, same story, but I don't think Edgar would guess him, and he definitely is an improvement on Sergio Roberto. The Bellerin with 88 potential, absolutely rapid with 94 pace, or Florenzi, who I think is probably the easiest guess out of all of them. So I end up going for Hector Bellerin. He came through the La Masia Academy. He was linked to rejoining at this point, so it's a done deal. We've just spent 24 million here. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better at right back. With 88 potential and a good development plan, yeah, this guy will be growing just fine this season.
And the first option we do have is Dani Alves, former Barcelona player at Juventus now. It turns out Carvalho is actually the best right back in the game, so I'm gonna sign a backup. Our second option is Cesar Azpilicueta, 26 years old at Chelsea, or we can get pace merchant Kyle Walker, who was still at Tottenham at the time. I think any of these guys would be a great backup. So there we go. For literally only 35 million, a younger Kyle Walker's on his side to be a backup to Dani Carvalho. So there we go. Kyle Walker has now joined the bench. And I did mention I want an attacker. I'm gonna send a striker to compete with Benzema. No disrespect to him, but there's a lot of amazing forwards back in FIFA 17.
Again, 4 juicy centre-back options, starting with Eric Bailly at Manchester United. Who remembers this guy? Our tournament team with Butland in goal and Chris Smalling either side him. Looking for someone better, though. Hummels obviously would be the best option. Still 27, 88 overall. Laporte and Varane, both in La Liga. I've got Varane. He's got 91 potential, but there's no way we sign him. Come on, he's a Real Madrid player. But I've gone for it. I've gone for Matt Hummels, possibly the world's best centre-back. Look, it's a risky one. Edgar could guess this. 80 million spent, but I would say a massive improvement now in defense. Actually, don't forget about Umtiti. This guy had some decent potential. I know he ended up flopping.
And remember, Henry does have Luis Suarez, so I need to make sure I get a higher overall striker. And there's the likes of Lewandowski, Sergio Aguero, Antoine Griezmann, Alexis Sanchez, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and even a youngster, Paulo Dybala. But honestly, I'm stuck between stealing Luis Suarez, getting Lewandowski before he joins Barca, or prime Sergio Aguero. And I made my decision. For 120 million from Man City, we're bringing in Sergio Aguero. Very similar to Karim Benzema, so he'll fit perfectly next to Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo. I just hope Henry doesn't guess his own. If not, he gets Sergio Aguero for absolutely free. And there we go. Sergio Aguero has joined the lineup, and this team looks incredible. But don't forget, we have the likes of James, Asensio, Isco, Morata, Kovacic, even Rafael Varane. And boys, look at Federico Valverde before he became Real Madrid's captain. I need to make sure Henry doesn't guess my players.
Now for centre-bit, I'm split between Marco Verratti and Thiago, both linked to joining Barca at this period of time. I feel Edgar would guess Verratti. So Thiago Alcantara it is. He's a Barca player once again, costing 75 million. Does he slot straight into the side? I say for Rakitic, yes. Am I happy with these 3 signings? Definitely. Am I nervous, though, that Edgar may guess 2 players? I'm not gonna lie, I am. He is fairly good at guessing. Okay, Edgar, we've both made our 3 signings, and we're going to put each player on our whiteboards. Who's going first? Me? You?
Henry, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so indecisive on who you went for. You can right. Guess first. You can guess first.
Okay. So I know that you signed, right, a goalkeeper, a right back. Of course you went for a goalkeeper, by the way, and a striker.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, let's get the boring one first out of the way, and that is right back, which there was quite a few options, which were decent. Florenzi from Roma.
I did not go for Florenzi.
Okay. Sergio Aurier?
No, I went for Kyle Walker. And he's actually sitting on the bench. I thought somebody would be better than Danny in this game.
He only has 83 potential.
Yeah, but
How the hell is good?
no, Kyle Walker's my bench right back. At first, I thought there was a better right back than Danny,
Okay.
but there isn't. So he's my starter still.
Yeah, to be fair, you are signing bench players because your squad is so good. Right, let's go for goalkeeper next. There were two players. It was either Courtois or David De Gea. So that's my play, David De Gea. That's my guess.
Oh my god, I had both of them on my short list, but I knew you'd guess one of them, so I went for all black instead. I really wanted to sign David De Gea. I really wanted to, though.
Yeah, All Black was the third option, and I had a feeling you'd go for him.
I just hope you don't guess my striker. I don't want you to have this striker in your team, man.
Okay, so it won't be this guy. It won't be this guy.
Maybe.
So there's Lewandowski, there's Lukaku, there's Dybala, there's Higuain, there's a bunch. There's so many good options, but I think you probably went for Lewandowski because you said you don't want me to have him in my team. I went for Dybala.
Oh my, you scared me because you avoided Aguero's name. I went for Sergio Aguero to start up top. Oh, I got so scared that you actually got him.
I should have guessed him. He was the player I always signed back in FIFA 17 on Real Madrid.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you didn't get him. All right, Henry, it's my turn, and I'm confident. I wrote down 2 guesses for each, but the big one is the one that matters. I'm confident that within these 6 guesses, I got one of them. But let's go for the boring option. You went for a right back, a center back, and a center mid.
Yeah.
My first guess is Dani Alves, but I also wrote down Serge Aurier because it's such a signing for you to make.
Okay, it's only the right back. It's the boring one. If it's any of the positions for you to guess, I was hoping it would be that one. No, it's Hector Bellerin. I did think about bringing Dani Alves back, however.
Yeah, okay. I had a feeling that you'd try bring him back, but you know what? Bellerin, I guess that's good. For the center back position, this was the one I'm least confident about. I wrote down David Alaba / Hummels, but David Alaba is my guess.
Oh my goodness, I signed Mats Hummels. Let's go!
Oh,
Come on, 88
I
rating.
knew it was one of them. Now, Henry, this one, I know you signed one of these two.
This is the one that's fun.
The center mid, I know it's one of these two. I'm telling you right now, I'm confident it's one of these two. But on my big one, on my small one, I wrote down Paul Pogba. And on my big one, I wrote down Marco Verratti. Please, please tell me you signed Verratti.
It was between Thiago Alcantara and Verratti.
Okay, Alcantara was
And
another
I
one.
signed Thiago. Let's go.
Come on, man. Come on. I'm so upset with that. Thiago was my third option. Damn, nobody steals each other's players. We get a full starting 11 this first try.
Okay, end of the season, and this squad is looking crazy. 95 Messi. Thiago's gone to a 90. So is Iniesta. It is right page 33, which is insane. Yeah, I was right not to sign a goalkeeper. 89 to Stegen, but Neymar's gone down by 1 because he had a PCL knee injury. I really hope he didn't miss too many games.
Well, my squad is also looking incredible. Benzema went up a +5 to a 91. Benching Sergio Aguero. Sadly, Casemiro only went up a +1. Ramos is now at a 91, but Pepe went down a -3, while Marcelo is an 88 and Oblak's a 90. And surprisingly, my top goal scorer was Gareth Bale, 25 goals and 6 assists. Ronaldo got 23 and 10, and Benzema got 22 and 12. While somehow Aguero only made 6 appearances. Yeah, he kind of flopped here at Real Madrid.
Yeah, that sounds a flop. Let's start with the second highest goal scorer, Luis Suarez, with 31 goals. Neymar only 13, but 25 appearances. That definitely wasn't a good injury. 12 goals, 15 assists, Iniesta. What a season. But wait for this. 9 assists, 41 goals for the greatest to ever do it, Lionel Messi. That is what you call a good season. Talking to the Champions League phase, we finished 4th, right behind Juve with that beautiful old badge. So straight to the round of 16, and are you kidding me? We get knocked out to Manchester City with their old badge, 3-2.
You got knocked out in the round of 16. You have like the best Barca team of all time, man. Well, on the contrary, I finished in 7th place. I just made the knockout rounds automatically. But in the round of 16, I beat Inter, who have one of the best batches of all time back then in the past. In the quarters, I lost to Liverpool 4-2. I got farther than you did, though. Won La Liga, I finished in 2nd, 13 points behind Barcelona. I didn't win the league.
Oh, that's great. That's great. 92 points. We win La Liga.
The question is, Henry, who had the better season?
That is a good question. As we are going for the Champions League, I feel we just judge it off that. You reached the quarterfinal. So you had a slightly better season. Well, you didn't because you bottled the league, but you know what I mean.
You know what, man? I'll take it. I get to get a current player in real life and put them in their prime.
Hey, with this current Madrid side, I don't think you want any of those. Okay, guys, season 2, and I'm so disappointed about that Champions League performance. This side definitely needs more depth. Iniesta's gone down by 1, so I say that's where we make signing. Lacazette is the backup striker. We could do better, but we don't have any backup wingers. I say we need one of those.
But we're now in season number 2, and of course, we can improve this team by making 3 more signings. But I could bring in a current player that's playing in real life and put them in their prime and in this team. Of course, someone like a prime Kylian Mbappe, 92 overall, forget about his age, but he could replace Benzema. Or of course, prime Lamine Yamal, his potential is at 95. He'd be incredible. But I think I'm gonna be a little bit different, and I'm gonna go for a prime Pedri, as we are lacking another world-class midfielder here. So here we go. We are bringing in a prime Pedri Gonzalez, 10 years before he's the captain of Barcelona, literally. Oh, Henry's not gonna be too happy with this one.
Who would you put the Sergio Aguero train? Edgar's on and sign him for Man City. I mean, they did knock us out. Or Paulo Dybala. That one's very guessable. We could bring back Alexis Sanchez. That would be crazy. Or sheer pace, 95. I love this Dortmund kit. This is such a nice shirt. Okay, pure vibes. We've done it. Aubameyang. Welcome to Barcelona 4 years early. Costing us 80 million.
So there we go. Prime Pedri Gonzalez has joined the team. But of course, we need a new center back. Okay, and my first option is a prime Thiago Silva, still at PSG. He would have to play for almost 10 more years, but he might be too predictable. My second option is David Alaba. Of course, he's currently playing for Madrid, but this is before he had a bunch of injuries. Or my final option is Aymeric Laporte before he joined Man City. He's only an 84 overall, but he has 88 potential, and he can grow into a superstar this season. But for 50 billion, I've decided on Aymeric Laporte. Yes, it's a bit dodgy, but he's one of the best wonder kids in FIFA history, so I'm signing him up. So there we go. Laporte has joined the side, but we still have Rafael Varane, who I'll actually start. One of these guys will become superstars by the end of the season.
Yeah, this is a little bit OP for the bench, but hey, if Suarez gets injured, we have the perfect replacement. Okay, for left winger, it's either Alexis Sanchez, who can play on either side, or pure vibes again. Marco Reus with that Dortmund shirt. He was on the cover of FIFA 17. So Marco Reus it is. Oh my goodness, this squad is just too strong. Just under 80 million.
And now if you look at this team, it's perfect. But I think I'm gonna sign some backups to really become the best team in the world and win the Champions League. And I'm gonna start off by competition for Gareth Bale. And of course, the first option is Lionel Messi. 93, 30 years old is nuts. But I think Henry would guess some. So that leaves me with bringing back Angel Di Maria, 86 overall at PSG. Or 88 potential Raheem Sterling, just like Laporte. He was just absolutely incredible to sign back in the day. And again, I've decided on potential. Raza Sterling is joining for 69 million. A great backup to Mr. Gareth.
Ooh, Dele Alli at Spurs. You know what? We need this guy. We need to sign him. So here we go, Dele Alli. It's a Barcelona player for 50 million. Okay, so that's our bench. The 3 signings of Aubameyang, Reus, and Ali. Ali now at center mid, and Reus now a left winger. But I will be telling Edgar I signed a left mid and a cam, just to make it fair.
And you know what, boys? For my final signing, I'm gonna be extremely cheeky. I'm gonna go for one of MSN, Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Yes, I know it's not realistic, but if Henry guesses them, he can't really get them. You know, he already has them. So I think I'm actually gonna go for Neymar because Ronaldo doesn't have a backup. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Neymar is joining Real Madrid for 300 million as a backup. There's a flaw in his rule of if he guesses that he steals them, he can't steal his own player. So I think it's a win-win for me. So there we go. Neymar Jr. and Raheem Sterling join the bench. Oh, we're winning the Champions League as long as Henry. Well, I mean, I think he's screwed regardless. I think I won. All right, Henry, we've made our signings. I've also gotten my prime current player. I'll let you know. You've signed a striker, a left mid, and a cam. I'm gonna go for my least confident one right now. My first guess is Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Let's go for Lewandowski.
I was very, very, very close to going for Lewandowski, but I went for Aubameyang.
Ooh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. My second guess is Marco Reus. The silence! The silence! Oh no.
Yeah, I signed Marco Reus.
Let's go. I get Marco Reus in my team.
Man, it's FIFA 17. The kit is on the game title. I needed him. Well done. That was a good guess. I thought you were going for Hazard, so.
I wrote Hazard and I switched him for this next guess. Coutinho. No way I got the double. No.
Coutinho for Cam.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a close one. Dele Alli.
Oh, okay. Fairs. I'll take Marco Reus is joining my team for squad depth, basically.
Yeah, that's annoying. That was like the one player I kind of needed. I don't have any backup wingers.
There we go. Marco Reus is my team. I'm stealing him from Henry, but it's Henry's turn to guess now. I don't think he's ready for these guesses.
Okay, so you signed a centre-back, a left winger, and a right winger. Let's start with the centre-back. You did the same as me and went for Matt Hummels.
I didn't go for Matt Hummels. I went for Aymeric Laporte. Amazing.
That was literally the other person I was going to guess.
Okay.
I thought 84 rated, too low, really good potential. Is he in your starting 11 right now?
No, Varane is my starter, but they're going to be competing to see whoever grows more.
Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot. I thought you're replacing Pepe because of his age. Of course you have Varane. That's annoying. Okay, let's go for left winger. Did you sign Neymar from Barcelona?
See, the way I look at things, Henry, it was a win-win situation. I signed Neymar, and if you don't guess him, I keep Neymar. But if you guess him, what happens? Nothing. You already have Neymar. So yes, I did sign Neymar. He's going to be out of here.
Now it means you don't get Neymar, so you still lose.
It's not
loser, man.
It's not like I have
Absolute
Ronaldo.
Loser.
It's not like I have Ronaldo, and you literally gave me Marco Reus. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm clean here. I'm
You're
good.
the type of guy to fall over and scrape your whole leg against the ground and go, oh, I enjoyed that. I meant that. That was planned. Right winger, Lionel Messi. Well, if you do guess it, you're not going to get Messi because you already have Messi. Did you get Messi?
So my final signing was between MSN and I went for Neymar. But no, my right wing spot is reserved for Raheem Sterling, 88 potential. Maybe could provide us a Champions League win here.
Right, okay. I think that's a win-win for me.
But of course...
Either way.
But of
Raheem
course,
who?
Henry, I brought in a prime current player.
Oh.
Guess who it is.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen, but just guess who it is.
Okay, my guess is you've gone for Kylian Mbappe.
No, I actually didn't go for Mbappe. I went for a prime Pedri, 93 overall, playing next to 90 Cruz and 91 Modric. That might hurt a little bit. That might hurt you a little bit.
Wow, Pedri. Your luck-alike. This is going to be a challenging season. Okay.
And finally, Ronaldo's my top goal scorer. 32 goals, 13 assists, 21 and 7 for Bell, 21 and 11 for Benzema. Pedri got 8 and 7. But again, Aguero only made 2 appearances. I made a bad signing.
It's very, very strange. Cute numbers, though, from Ronaldo. Really, really cute. Messi, 24 goals, 24 assists. Unbelievable. Neymar, 27 goals and 50 goals, 8 assists. For Luis Suarez. Unbelievable season. Yes, Neymar is 92 again. 93 Suarez, 95 Messi. Midfield is looking insane. Defense, both centre-backs and goalkeeper, 90. I didn't actually see if Aubameyang played any goals. Same as Dele Alli, but neither of them have gone up. But hey, they were there for the depth if we needed them.
Well, Cristiano's back at a 94 overall. It seems like Laporte won the battle, as he's an 87 overall. And literally only 3 players in my team are not a 90, so I think I have a huge chance of winning this Champions League. And this time I finished in 3rd place, only behind Bayern and an undefeated Barcelona. But in the round of 16, we smashed Feyenoord. Quarterfinals, we beat Juventus with a sexy old badge. And in the semis, we smashed Barca 5-1. Henry, I'm in a UCL final against Bayern.
No. Well, 3rd place is it's kind of good. I finished 12th. Are you kidding me? The playoff round, here we come. Oh my goodness. Eggy, you won't believe it. We beat Porto in the playoff round. You thought you won. Not a chance. Round of 16, we knocked out Dortmund because we signed the whole squad. Quarterfinal, we knocked out Bayern Munich. This Bayern Munich was special. So the semis, 6-1 against Man City. Let's go. That's payback. And we faced PSG in the final.
I can't lie though, Henry. I think this Bayern Munich side in front of me is better than whatever PSG side you're facing against.
Why, this PSG side still has Verratti, Draxler, remember him? Di Maria and Cavani, Marquinhos and Manolas. Yeah, this is a good side, but your Bayern team is definitely better. Okay, here we go. We win 4-1. Let's go.
Okay, Henry, if I don't win this, you are the winner, and it's going to be a 3-1 loss. No.
Let's go! Come on!
Oh, come on, man. I have a prime Cristiano. I should have won that.
Well, you don't have the greatest of all time, Messi. Myself and Edgar have gone back in time 10 years to FIFA 17.
And I'll be taking over Man City, and Henry takes over Man United to see who can win the Champions League first.
Each season, we both get a maximum of 3 signings, starting with a limited budget.
However, there's a twist. After every transfer window, we each get one guess to name a player the other signed.
And if we guess correctly, well, we steal that player.
Plus, whoever does better each season gets to add a current-day superstar to their team.
Like Kylian Mbappe or Lamine Yamal. Oh, Edgar, I have Zlatan, Wayne Rooney, and Pogba, who just moved.
Oh, what a throwback, man. I have Prime Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling. And listen to this, a young Brahim Diaz, Foden, and Jeremy Frimpong. That's crazy, man.
That is. I wonder who actually has the better side right now. Oh, guys, as a United fan, this is crazy. Anthony Martial, one of my favorite players ever. This defense, Prime De Gea. A young Rashford on the bench. Hey, Michael Carrick, who probably is going to be Man United's next manager, is still a player here. But the question is, where do we make a signing in this side? We have 122 million. I'm thinking left back right now. So my first option is David Alaba from Bayern Munich, back when he was a left back and a very, very good player. When I've made my 3 signings, I need to tell Edgar the positions, and then he will guess. And this definitely is the most obvious one for left back. Another obvious one is Alexandro at Juve. That Juve kit and badge is gorgeous. And this guy would be a terrific player. How about Marcelo? Probably the best left back in the world at this point. Another real obvious one, isn't it? So Alexandro it is. Signing for Manchester United. Setting us back 53 million. Now, if you guys are wondering, how am I playing this? It is a mod. Shout out to Shadow Boy over on Patreon. Go check him out if you want this mod. It is legit more fun than the actual game. Link in the description down below.
Okay, boys, and straight away, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not keeping this formation. It'd be very dumb to not go with the 4-3-3 because of the talent we do have. And this is probably our best starting 11. David Silva at cam and De Bruyne a little bit deeper. There's a lot of work to be done if we ever want to win the Champions League. And I think up first, I need a great goalkeeper. Luckily, I have 152 million to spend, plus I can sell and swap players as well. And I was able to sell the 2 Fernandos and Willie. And now I have 200 million. That is perfect, what I needed, man. And when it comes to the goalkeeper position, I'm stuck between a 29-year-old Keylor Navas at Madrid or someone like Hugo Lloris, who I feel like Henry has no chance at guessing. And I'm being super risky because for 50 million and my only other goalkeeper, Bravo, I am signing Hugo Lloris. He better not guess him. If not, I'm cooked.
And boom, there he is into the starting 11. That is a massive improvement. Yes, we do have a young Luke Shaw. Wasn't favored at the time because of Jose Mourinho and their relationship. Marcos Rojo could also play there. But look, I'm happy with that signing. Maybe we look at left back, but honestly, Antonio Valencia is one of my favorite players. He was a very solid player for United. So I'm not going to touch this position this season. I feel these 2 center mid options, actually. If someone gets injured, we only have Carrick or Fellaini. Okay, 3 good options here. Vidal nearly joined Man United a couple of seasons before this. He's 29, but he would be a solid addition. Or Nainggolan, who was linked to United at this exact point. Again, would be very solid. Or a player with incredible potential. It's Isco, who's not really a center mid, but I guess we could eventually move him to cam. So Nainggolan it is from AS Roma. A second signing so far, looking good in that United shirt. An expensive deal though, just over 70 million.
So Lloris is our brand new goalkeeper, and this spot is safe as long as he doesn't get guessed. Now, I know I have a pretty good and young attack, but I have to bring in another superstar next to Aguero. Just don't know if a right winger or a left winger. And of course, the obvious option is Gareth Bale, but I think Henry will guess him. And I'm stuck between Di Maria at PSG. What about an older Arjen Robben? I don't think that would be in Henry's radar, our older player, especially because we have Sterling and Sané. So screw it, for 52 million plus Nolito, we're getting Arjen Robben. What a steal, man. And there we go, Robben is now on the side. And now I'm stuck between a great partner for Vincent Kompany, or one of the fullbacks. I have so much money left. And I don't think Henry has the guts to write down Sergio Ramos. He's very expensive, but we have like around 100 mil left. I'm taking him. So for 90 million plus Bekary Sangna, Sergio Ramos, El Capitano, is coming to Man City. Ramos and company is so OP. Shout out to Shadow Boy for this incredible mod, man. And this is what my team is looking like. It looks absolutely incredible. Henry, you better not guess any of my players.
That's a serious midfield now. Ander Herrera, solid player, should never have left, but Nainggolan next to Pogba is just different. We have Mkhitaryan at right mid, Martial at left. Not sure about Jesse Lingard being our only backup winger here. Oh, there's three amazing options here. Ribéry at Bayern, Dimitri Payet, who's back at Marseille at this point, or Bellarabi. We can't afford any of these players right now. So we've gone out and secured the signature of a Kingsley Coman from Bayern for 30 million. Yeah, this guy's a much better backup over Jesse Lingers. Okay, I guess signings done and wrapped up. I'm going to guess first. I know you've signed a goalkeeper, a centre-back, and a right winger.
I'm nervous.
I'm going to go with the goalkeeper first. I think you signed Buffon. I had a feeling you signed Buffon for the sake of it. However, I have gone for Leno.
Oh my days, you scared me, bro. I was gonna go for Buffon, but I knew you'd know that. And then when you said L, I went for Hugo Lloris. Let's go.
Oh, he was one of the options.
Oh, I was scared there.
Okay, I got a little close there. Okay, let's go for centre-back next. I don't think you would have signed Laporte because that's obvious. So I've gone for a similar player in Manolas.
Oh, you got away with it. Sergio Ramos playing at the back. Let's go. Yes, really.
How much was it?
Don't worry about it.
And the final player is Mahrez on the right wing.
No, let's go. Arjen Robin. When you convert him to a right winger.
He's only signed him, so we could say his name wrong.
Yeah. If you convert him to a right winger, he went from an 87 to an 89. Oh my days, what amazing 3 signings here. You almost stole one of these players from me.
Yeah, this guy's so American. Arjen Robin.
Yeah, whatever. Cry about it, man. All right, I know you signed a center mid, a left back, and a left winger. Up first, I went for David Alaba.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I didn't sign him. I was very
I would have
close.
loved to steal him, bro. My fullbacks are weak.
I signed Alexandro.
Okay, first. That's predictable. Okay, for center mid, I'm not going to let you get away with it. Kevin De Bruyne. You're not stealing him from me.
Why did I sign a City player?
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
I don't want to. I'm a Man United fan. I love this team. I signed Nainggolan.
Okay. Belgian. And finally, you better have not done this, bro. You better have not gifted me CR7.
No, it's the R7. He doesn't begin with a C though. It's Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. Ew, what? What is that signing, man?
I said all my money on the other signings.
First. Yeah, I almost, if you would have signed CR7, he would have been on my team, bro. That would have been nuts. All right, Henry, we both keep our signings. But remember, whoever has the better season will get a superstar from current day. And I need players desperately.
Okay, my team at the end of the season, and this is looking pretty good. Not too many players going up in overall, though. That is a little concerning.
My team is not looking too bad. 3 players over an 90 overall. Sterling went up all the way to an 88. He's looking insane. Oh, Henry, you're screwed, man. 42 goals for Aguero, 23 for Robin. What? Sterling with 20, De Bruyne with 15. That's like 80 goals from 4 players, bro.
Okay, that does not sound good. 23 goals for Zlatan, 17 Mata, 16 Martial. Yeah, and a big fall off after that. I don't know if we've had a season that was very good or not. Oh, we finished top 4. That's a positive. I didn't think we'd win the league yet. FA Cup, we weren't even in the final. City won that. They won the Carabao Cup as well. Champions League was won by Barca. Hold up, they didn't even put us in the Europa League. We're meant to be in this competition.
Well, Henry, I went invincible in the league. 31 wins, 7 draws. So I'm for sure getting that current day player. But what if the challenge ends and I win the Champions League already? Oh, I didn't win the FA Cup. It goes to Arsenal. But we win the Carabao. That's a domestic double. Oh, but Juventus win the Champions League. They deserve it with that beautiful badge they do have.
Okay, I've escaped one there. How did you go invincible?
No idea, but I get to pick a current day player. I'm excited.
Okay, we're in the new season and Edgar gets to pick his current day player. However, we're changing things up here. If I guess who he has chosen, he is not allowed that player and I can steal him.
Yeah, this will definitely make things more interesting. I love a little gambling here. And I'm starting this year with 200 million. But of course, I get 3 signings plus my current day player who will be free. And I still haven't decided. I need a fullback. I don't know if Henry knows that. And I'm scared that I might give him a free superstar. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going for today's day and age. Nuno Mendes, 88 overall. I have to take him. And here we go. Current day Nuno Mensch is now gonna be the left back for Man City. And I still have 3 signings to make. I have to win this challenge, man.
Okay, guys, going into this next season, something needs to change. I don't think the formation, but the players. Wayne Rooney, I think his time has come to an end now. Juan Mata clearly was the best number 10 last year. Mkhitaryan was just not firing, and Zlatan, he's only going to decrease now. Oh, De Gea's at 92. This guy could actually come in clutch. So we're selling Valencia when his stock is high. Going to Roma, 21.5 million. Now Zlatan Ibrahimovic is leaving the club. Off to Chelsea, 58 million. Now Henrik Mkhitaryan is leaving. Going to Bayern Munich, 85 million. And we now have 400 million. 3 striking options here. Lukaku, a little obvious because he did sign this season. And Edgar knows I'm trying to go for realism. And he has just signed for Juve, so we can't do that anyway. Harry Kane, is this another obvious one? He does have 90 potential and would be incredibly good. Or Dybala, one of Edgar's favorite players. This guy would be totally nuts. 93 potential. Oh, screw it. Fortune favors the brave. We have done it. Paulo Dybala. It's a Manchester United player, our new number 9. Oh, what a signing. What a signing. We're going to score so many goals with this guy.
Oh, and boys, I'm gonna go for Joshua Kimmich. A center mid in this game, only 83, but he has 87 potential. He's gonna be great. So for 53 million plus Gael Clichy, Joshua Kimmich is joining the side. I hope his overall doesn't tank too much when I convert him to a full-on right back. So there we go. Kimmich is now a right back. Now this team is full-on perfect, but I have an idea of a player I want to sign to get into Henry's head, and that is Paul Pogba. I don't care if I have Gundogan. A midfield of David Silva, KDB, and Pogba. Unstoppable. Champions League winning, in fact. And now 115 million. Pogba is pulling on Luis Figo and coming to the blue side of Manchester. Nah, bro. If I don't win the Champions League, bro, I'm the worst manager of all time. Look at this team and tell me this is not a UCL winning side. Henry, you better not guess any of my players.
Next up, we need right winger. And I've got big here. Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid. 150 million. Boom, right into the side. We should probably change this formation now, to be fair. Finally, right back, it is Serge Aurier from PSG. Setting us back 43 million. But look at that, 83 overall at right back. Good potential as well. I really hope Edgar doesn't guess any of these players.
Okay, Henry, we've made our signings. I get 3 guesses. You get 4. You have a chance to steal my reward. And you've gone for a striker, right wing, and right back. So up first, I'm going for right back. There isn't too many good players, right backs in this game. Kyle Walker.
Oh, I've got away with one there. No,
Ooh, I could have stolen them.
Serge Aurier.
Okay, so now this is the fun one, because I think I have gotten one of these 2 players. My first guess is the one I'm not too confident on. Robert Lewandowski.
No, I didn't go for him at striker.
Well, it's okay, because I'm stealing Antoine Griezmann from you.
I signed him at right winger.
I got the replacement for Robin. Well. Henry.
Oh, why did I sign him? I forgot. He was a striker option as well. I should have known.
Come on, man. You're talking to the best career mode player in the game, bro.
This career mode player in the game is 5'5". That's enough, man. Okay, you got Antoine Griezmann.
Yo, there he is, sitting pretty on my bench already.
At least I still get Dybala.
Oh, that's a big signing. Holy.
Okay, right. I'm not happy about that. I'm upset about that. Let's, right, your right back is Serge Aurier.
It's not Serge Aurier.
You went for Kyle Walker, didn't you?
Nope.
Florenzi. Fair enough.
Is that a second guess, Florenzi?
No, that's just who I think you signed at right back.
Wait, do you have any other right back guesses?
No.
I have Joshua Kimmich, who can play right back.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, midfield, Koke.
I was actually going to sign Koke, but I decided not to last second.
No, so instead you signed Toni Kroos.
Is that another guess?
Yeah.
I did not sign Toni Kroos.
Oh, man, I haven't got a single player. And then for this stupid...
you get one guess.
I get a player from today. Who
wants
any player from today? They're all boring compared to back then. I've gone for Gabriel, the centre back.
No, that's close though. Okay, so for my reward, I went for Nuno Mendes. I had to. It's not the most entertaining, but I needed a left back. Henry, our friendship is probably ending after this. Paul Pogba's in my midfield next to De Bruyne and David Silva. You're ill. You're cooked, man.
Why would you do that to David Silva and De Bruyne?
No, bro, you're cooked. This Pogba was incredible.
Yeah, probably for about 4 games. Okay, let's see who wins. Oh, this squad is looking nice. 91 Pogba, 88 Mada, and Dybala up top. I really do think he scored a ton of goals.
Well, your Pogba is currently better than mine. Mine is stuck at an 89 overall. For Raheem Sterling, 92. Yoris, 91. Nuno Mendes, 89. My team's looking great.
37 goals, 8 assists, Dybala. There we go. 29 goals for Coleman. 13 goals, 25 assists for Mada. Oh my goodness, Edgar, this side has cooked.
Well, Robin outdid Dybala. 40 goals, 9 assists. Aguero scored less, 28 and 3. Sterling, 18 and 18 is nuts. 12 and 11 for De Bruyne. And thanks for nothing, bro. Griezmann had 9 appearances and 2 goals, bro. He sat on the bench.
Yes, we won the Premier League on 90 points. We didn't win the FA Cup or the Carabao. In the Champions League this year, of course, 14th. Oh, that's not too good. The playoff round, we just about get past Monaco on pens. This is not looking good. Oh, Galatasaray on the run of 16, 5-1. Then we beat Liverpool to get to the semi-finals. And then we beat Juve. Edgar,
what?
We're in a final right now playing Barcelona.
No,
Do we win?
Come on,
yes,
Messi.
We won the Champions League.
Messi.
2-0.
You let me down, Messi. Oh, I have to win the UCL now. I don't know if I did, man. And already bad news. I won the league title, but I heard you had 90 points. You beat me in that. That's not good. But we do win the Community Shield at least, but who cares? FA Cup was won by Chelsea. Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal. And I did finish it second behind Arsenal in the league stages. And we beat Roma 4-1. Quarterfinals, we beat Besiktas by 1 goal. Oh, Henry, I'm in a final. I beat Bayern 2-0. Yes, no, I beat PSG 3-1. So that means we go again because both of us won it.
I don't believe that. You say you got bit by a mosquito in the run of 16? What?
I said I beat Besiktas in the round of 16. I swear that's what I said.
So as my team did better this season, I get the advantage by picking a current day player.
Those 5 points, man, they might haunt me at the end of this video. Okay, so in the brand new season, I don't get a current day player like Nuno Mendes, but I get to guess. So hopefully I can steal that away from Henry. But this team, I can't lie, boys. It's perfect. Griezmann could already replace Robin. I don't need a replacement for him. I think I'm gonna go for a brand new center back and then see what kind of money I have left and try to bring in another superstar for rotation. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm linking up Ramos and Gerard Piqué in the same teams playing for Arsenal. Man, I feel bad for him. So for 30 million plus Otamendi, Gerard Piqué will be competing with company to play next to Ramos. Okay, this side is looking good, but this season, maybe a centre-back. That's where we could improve. And definitely right winger, because apart from Coleman, we don't really have anybody else. And at some point, we need to unleash Rashford to cook. Maybe next season, we move him to striker and Dybala to cam. Now, Rafael Varane would be the obvious player for centre-back, but Edgar's definitely going to guess him. So I think Stefan de Vrij would be the wiser option here. So that's our first signing of season 3. What a centre-back. 70 million, 88 potential. Takes Phil Jones' place on the bench. Swap Rojo out for him. There we go. He should be 88 by the end of the season. Bay should go out. He's actually got 90 potential. And I think I need someone electric off the bench. So I'm either going to go for Ousmane Dembele, who's 21 at this point, playing for Juventus for some reason, or a young 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe, 83 overall. I think with Robin as backup, I have to go for Kiki. So for a whopping 100 mil, I am signing the young Kylian Mbappe to Man City, and he's the backup to Aguero. We're set for decades at this point. So there we go, Kylian Mbappe, Gerard Piqué, both sitting on the bench. This team is unstoppable, plus anybody I guess from Henry will also be mine. There's no way he beats me in this challenge. Our next signing is Ousmane Dembele from Dortmund. And new number 7, costing 75 million. You know what? We'll put him in the 11 over Coleman right now. He's 86 overall. But guys, I have chosen my current day player, and that is Jude Bellingham. Yes, I think he's the best option where Edgar is not going to guess, and he'd have the best impact on this side. Question is, what happens to Mata now? He did have an incredible season last. Okay, signing's done, and I am going to guess first. I know, Edgar, you have signed a striker and a centre-back. Yes, sir. So,
let's get the boring one out the way first. I think you have taken a player from Manchester United, Eric Bailly.
No, I would never go for Eric Bailly. Mid center back.
Okay. 90 potential. Forget about that then. Striker! We have Mbappe.
Wow. I can't believe you went for Mbappe. I guess I'll get rid of 19-year-old 83 overall Mbappe. That cost me 100 mil.
Let's go. Yeah, get out of there.
Let's go.
Well, I had to double my guess. So my other one was Dybala. So obviously you didn't sign him. So that was my third.
Well, you could have switched it to another center back, but you didn't. So I'll take that. I got PK, by the way. PK to partner Sergio Ramos.
PK.
Yeah.
Wow. It's definitely not peak.
Nice. It's my turn for the guesses. I have 4, but first to start off with the first 3. You went for a center back and a right winger. First one, I'm going to go for David Alaba because you can't trick me.
I didn't, no.
The next one I'll go is...
I signed De Vrij.
Well, then my next guess is... No, I'm just kidding. I went for Gareth Bale.
Oh!
Shut up. You did not sign Gareth Bale. You did not sign Gareth Bale.
I signed Ousmane Dembele.
Oh, then that was my next guess?
It's not though, is it?
No, I'm kidding. It's Lionel Messi. Okay, but
Lol.
But it's not over because I get to guess.
It's not. You have that
current day player.
You've definitely gone for Brunfenage.
I haven't guessed yet.
Oh, who is it then?
Let me write down my guess.
You haven't wrote it down yet?
No.
Okay, but it's definitely not going for Bruno now then, is it?
So you get for speaking, bro. All right, I got Mboops. Well, Mbappe. I was going to go for originally anyways. Is it Haaland?
No.
Oh, there's boring then.
Lamine Yamal.
Actually? Wow. Look at
it's
you.
Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, I knew it.
You didn't guess it.
I knew you would.
I would say that's a success.
Kylian Mbappe, the dictator. Bye-bye. You're not in charge, buddy.
Okay, we nearly forgot, but Kylian Mbappe actually is now in my team because I guessed him, which means I steal him.
It's okay, man. You're still losing anyways.
Oh, this team is looking nice. 93 Dybala, 91 Martial, 90 Dembele, 92 Bellingham, and 92 Pogba. 90 Juan Mata. Okay, how's yours looking?
Well, 10 out of my 11 players are at 90 overall. Everybody but PK. 93 Raheem Sterling is the highest overall, tied with De Bruyne. Henry, you're cooked, man. There's no way you beat me. 32 goes for my bench player, Robin. He's still going at 35. 31 for Aguero. 21 and 17 for Raza. 14 and 10 for De Bruyne. Oh, we're cooking.
26 Ousmane Dembele, 26 and 11 Dybala, 26 and 5 Martial, 13 and 11 Jude Bellingham, 18 assists Paul Pogba. It's a pretty good season. I think I may have just beat Edgar. 92 points in the league, Premier League champions, Community Shield champions. We didn't win the FA Cup, though. Oh, okay. Southampton won the Cup. UEFA Super Cup champions. And we topped the league phase in the Champions League. Ooh, we seem to be dancing now. We're moving smooth right into the round of 16. And we get knocked out to Barcelona.
Yeah, dance now, baby. Dance now. Let's go.
Oh, no.
I shouldn't have talked. I shouldn't have said anything. Second place with my super team in the Premier League.
Go.
Oh no, man.
You're cooked.
Community Shield though, I'll take that. Chelsea beat Huddersfield in the FA Cup final. Both of these teams are championship level. Oh, but we win the Carabao against Liverpool. Oh, we also beat Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. And we finished in 4th place in the Champions League. Saint-Etienne in 2nd. Oh, but in the round of 16, we beat Ajax. Quarterfinals, we beat AC Milan. Henry, in the semis, I beat Porto. Oh my days. Let's go 4-3 in the final against PSG. I win. Let's go.
Thoughts? I'm not very happy. Those are my thoughts. That sucks.
Told you, best Kerbal player of all time, man.
Right, well, I guess that's that video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and check out Edgar's video here.